Top of the top. We up. Back. Money day. What's up, y'all? We're back. Good to see everybody. Let's go. We're back. Shout out to everybody that's up. Everybody that been having a nice life. It's strictly entertainment, y'all. That's it. People are not going to piss in my Cheerios. I'm going to have fun, because that's what this is about. The internet is about fun. The problem is a lot of miserable people that hate their life came on the internet. So now we got people that hate their life that's finished. And now we also have a whole list of celebrities that's on the internet that's finished. And what they all got in common is they're all miserable. That's right. Back to the miserable shit. Diddy trial. What's up? Top of the top. What's good, y'all? What's up? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. Yes, we do. This is one of them days I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Some days I'm like, let's go. So the days I get to prove everything is the days I have fun. Because the days where people say stuff to me, y'all don't see it. This been going on for years. Like I said, I still watch these people try to keep these people going. They're finished, y'all. What part you don't understand? You're going with them. If you wasn't so racist, you could have been covering white media too. You could have been covering white stars. But since you were just all in that black world, everything in that black world about to go dark. I'm just telling you what it is. Top of the top. Good to see y'all. Good to see my family. Good to see everybody, man. What's up, LJ Intro? That's right. The livest spot in the morning. I'm YouTube's most oppressed. That's right. Most oppressed. That's me. What's up, Bird? What's up, Miss Clark? What's up, family? What's up? What's up, Tiger? What's up, Carmen? What's up, EK? What up, 1D? That's right. Oh, we got a lot to talk about today. What's up, Sight? What's up, Miss Bryant? What's up, Shirley's comment? What's up? Shout out to everybody in the back. All right? Like I said, y'all, I will be removing the baby all emojis. See, that was for the trolls. They didn't know it was warfare. They didn't know that. Yeah, they didn't know that. They didn't know that when the VIP got them baby oil bottles, yeah, that was for you trolls. And that's why y'all ass got ran out of here. And that's how we also knew who most of y'all was. That's right. That's right. That's right, y'all. So, being that we know about the Pink program, about gangster rappers, once again, today it shall be proven. But we're dealing with hip-hop disgrace. We're dealing with Jay-Z on the run. I got to keep going into what I said already. When I said last year, after Diddy and Jay-Z got in trouble, those guys are not getting no more money. Everybody under them ain't getting no more money. Everybody up under them going to collapse. And they've been trying to keep it afloat, but it ain't going to happen. It is no such thing as running an empire without the king. All right? It is no such thing as having an army where you don't have a captain and a lieutenant. All right? Told you, man. All you're looking at is washed up soldiers. All right? So, being that Jimjones is talking about Nas again, it comes from Jay-Z. Y'all going to learn that these men had an obsession with Nas. An obsession with Nas. For one, he was a better rapper than all of them. I'm going to say it again. You still didn't get that the best rappers got taken out. Either they died, they all went against him, and they got him out of here. This is why you only have trash left. You want to know why you got trash left? You blame Jay-Z for that. Anybody that didn't get down with them, they blackballed them, got them out of there. But they wrote, Jay-Z's whole career is built off Nas' back, period. I'm out for president to get me. Again, I'm out the president to represent me. Get money. Whose song is that? Jay-Z? No. That's Nas. There's Nas on that hook. His career is built off Nas to prove he got obsession with Nas. When Nas drop an album, he's dropping. Yo, they've been trying to use Nas for a flunky all this time, man. Because they know Nas laid back. Jay-Z is the man punk. I'm going to say that man was in love with Nas. He had an obsession with Nas. And ever since Nas called him girly mouth, what else Jay-Z do? He tried to hit Nas' chick. He was obsessed with Nas to this day. He loved Nas because they always know Nas was the better rapper. Why is Jimjones talking about it? Because Jay-Z sent his punk ass. That's right. You mean to tell me Jimjones was on Shannon Sharp and them platform? I said, oh my God, they are disgraced. They're disgraced. Two losers. Jim Jones, a loser in the rap game. Shannon Sharp, a loser at football. Football analytics. I told you all the rejects on this internet. We're going to get into it today. Jay-Z in Paris performing, y'all. The question is, why he didn't perform in America? Why he did not? Did I not tell you black people that Jay-Z don't like y'all? Did I not tell you they don't fuck with y'all? You didn't get it, did you? His wife went to country. He goes to Paris. No Negro shows. Why? Because I told these people in November, they're not going to tour in this country no more. When I kept showing you all of those red states, I told y'all to y'all face, they will not be performing in this country no more. Did I lie to you? What's up, Laura? Did I lie to you? Huh? Did I not say they will not be performing in this country? I need somebody to holler at me, man. I need confirmation. No, I ain't tripping. All right? So, this for all the people that don't believe. I love when they don't believe. That's right, Timo. I said last year, they will not perform in this country no more. They in a box. I said they out the country. Everything being proven. Jay-Z in Paris, but Kanye in New York, but you still didn't get it yet. And you still didn't get that Pusha T word for Jay-Z. fatjoe word for Jay-Z. Huh? Jim Jones word for Jay-Z. It's been going on for a decade. I get to prove it today. Just like I told you, Jay-Z was the one that put Kendrick on Drake. That's what happened. He's a bitch. The same thing he did to Nas. He just keep it going. Sending people at people. After he got ethered. He the one got ethered and changed clothes. Change clothes. He's a lame. He's a cornball. He's a coward. A coward. You get a coward? Well, just know Jay-Z raised a generation of cowards. Huh? He bought a lot of men ass with his money. That's right. He know the secret of New York. For the right price, people from New York get on their knees. That's right. All you got to do is pull that stack out. You're going to do what I say, bro. Go jump off a fucking roof. That's what y'all going to do. Every time. All right? So Jay-Z knows the art. He moves chess pieces, but he only moves dummies. All right? Intro. I'm just going to relax. We're going to go. Shout out to the replay gang. That's my other family. All right? Shout out to the people that be leaving them comments and people that be tapping in every day consistent. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't tap in every day, you make sure you tap in when you get a chance. Don't do it for me. Do it for you. If you don't want to be stupid, I'm the one that kept telling you. You're going to keep making ass out yourself. Why? Because this shit is over. All right? It's over, John. It's over, John. You get it? Let's go. So, I'm going to relax today. I'm not going to turn up. That might be a lie, but Jay-Z performs in Paris, y'all. Sneaky concerts. What if I told you they know they washed up in America and they've been trying to rebrand themselves overseas because they think overseas stupid? You mean to tell me, this is what I'm telling your family, you got to look at this shit for what it is. So we watch every rapper with talent get blackballed, die, something bad happened to him. Nobody's left, but these niggas left. So this clown hated on everybody, nobody's left. This is what I wanted y'all to see. He hated on everybody. Now you got no more talent. You got nothing left. He hated on everybody. I'm going to keep saying it. He hated on everybody. From Pimp C, we have nothing left because of him. Then I told y'all they destroyed the game. You didn't believe me, right? It's because of him. He bought who he couldn't beat. He got rid of who he couldn't beat. He never had love for hip-hop. The hip-hop culture is different from the rap game. These are niggas that couldn't rap. Diddy couldn't rap. Jay-Z couldn't rap. But they had a vendetta to get paid. So they sacrificed real rappers, real artists. They sacrificed to get where they at. And they did it off one community. That's why that bastard is in Paris. He is a bitch. What part you don't understand? Huh? Him, his whole team. So I don't know why you corny-ass YouTubers, you keep trying to make it like Jay-Z's or somebody. He is finished. What part you don't get? Y'all all went for that shit against Drake. That's why y'all all had to get exposed. What? They're all pedos, dummy. That's right. Guess who the biggest one is? Guess who the first one was? Huh? What you don't get? I said I think Jay-Z might have sold fatjoe out. Why? Because I didn't forget that big pun if Jay-Z had beef. If you said that Jay-Z got hit in the head with a bottle And I know how some people from Brooklyn get down. They ain't gonna let that shit rock. Meaning, he said Fat Joe for failure. You gonna work for me on the internet while I'm laying low. With Fat Joe and I don't need you no more, goodbye. Who knows? Who knows? Because it's mighty funny he was overseas. Next thing you know, Fat Joe get charges from overseas. Pusha T goes at Travis Scott for no reason. What did I say, family? I said, man, they trying to start a beef with Travis Scott like they did with Drake. Travis Scott ain't in the beefing. Travis Scott made music. But what blew them up? Bun B. What Bun B say? Yo, Travis, you got to respond, man. Yo, Travis Scott, you got to respond. You got another rapper telling a rapper he got to respond when Travis Scott is he's not a battle rapper. He make music. That's the problem with you dumb New York niggas. Y'all dumb problem was y'all whole life was based on beefing. Y'all stayed stuck in a world of 2001 and then it went to 50. That's y'all problem. Y'all came on the internet beefing. Everywhere you go, you beef. You're dumb. Everywhere you go, you beef, but you don't get no money because you still didn't learn that money and violence don't go together. But you believe a dumbass YouTube show. Money and violence does not go together. That's why most of y'all will always be broke and go to jail. Either way, I'm talking about all old stuff. This is not about the future. It's not about what's going on. It's me destroying and dismantling the end of an era. And the only problem is they don't want to let it go. But what they don't understand is they're all exposed, y'all. Not because of me. I just got glasses on. Everybody with glasses on see this shit clear. They're all exposed, y'all. Negroes in their 50s, late 40s that don't want to leave, still trying to get at Travis Scott, the young boy, the young generation, the new generation. Even though Travis been winning about 10 years, where was they at when Travis Scott had that hit called A Light Show? Where was they at when all this stuff was going on? You still don't get it. They built drink champs to control the old heads. They had lost their power. So when they created drink champs, guess what? The old heads got right back in line. Blah. That's why most of y'all back in time. You didn't want to accept the fact Jay's even washed up. When I told y'all on this channel, him and his wife been irrelevant since 2023. He's a fucking devil, y'all. All he does is start drama. That's right. Then you're going to see everybody from New York came on this internet. What they the kings of? Starting drama. Right? They didn't know they got turned into bickering bitches. That's right. Bickering bitches with this jealousy shit. It come from Jay-Z. Hate on Nas for no reason. Built his career off that shit. But I said before, I knew New York was soft when they started falling in love with Jay-Z. They went against Nas. I already knew what time it was. Shout out to Nas. My opinion, Nas, you and Kanye need to get together. Please. You and Kanye need to get together and do something. That's what y'all need to do. Because y'all the only ones left that can make music. All right? Kanye get them beats. Nas get them verses. Nas still got it. He just don't pick the beats. Nas need to get with Kanye and go at these fools. Give us some shit. That's what I want. Other than that, Jay-Z on the run. Period. He's in Paris like a punk and his ass performing. You get it? Triple P. He's in Paris performing like a punk. Why ain't in America performing, y'all? They trying to sustain their image in Paris because they know in New York, in America, they're finished, y'all. They have no white fans in America. None at all. The same fans that made them all pop stars, the same fans turned their back on them. I showed y'all Jimjones was broke last year, 400,000. Fool is trying to say the same thing. We know Jimjones broke. Jimjones is so broke, he was on a platform with Shannon. I couldn't even see his face. That's how broke he was, y'all. Man, we going in today. Today going to be a good day, y'all. I'm done with the intro. Let's go. All right? Because I've been trying to tell them what they did since last summer, but they ain't listen. So that's why I kindly wash my hands of certain people. That's it. Huh? It's a new world, y'all. It's a new day. They all finished. They're all grandparents. You mean to tell me the last entertainers left for grandparents? Man. Well, if you don't get what's going on, let's go. All right? So like I said, let's carry on. Hip-hop disgraced. Destroyed. It's never coming back. So I need somebody to break this shit down to me. If every single big person that gets the money is gone, what the hell gonna happen to everybody else? How is this rap game going to sustain when it's not going to be on no TV? It's not going to be respected at no award show. It's not no checks being cut. How is it going to sustain? Somebody genius tell me. It's not. Like I said, the last days of this shit is going to be right here on YouTube. That's all it's going to be. It ain't going to be nothing else. That's what I already told you. All right? So, this part 2 from yesterday, something like that, when we looked at how this man was scared to death hopping out in Paris. The question is, y'all, why he didn't perform at the Barclay? Didn't he say on the Nets? Ain't from Brooklyn? He's from Brooklyn, right? Hey, y'all, whenever did he do a concert in the Barclay ever? Why is he in Paris? Remember the picture I said he was scared? He didn't have his vest on. That was one thing. 2, he looked like he trying to figure out who that with that camera. What else I was telling you? So you're going to see if that person with a camera was a nobody, he would have said, get that out my face. But this is what I showed you the other picture. When he looks, he see that camera. He know that somebody with that camera. He can't say nothing. Got him. So, told you they're predictable. See, me and my homies knew about them a long time ago. Keep telling you that. They're older than me. My homie know more about them than me because he was around them. So, back when they was in their prime, I knew the shit they was on. I knew about him before he got his deal. He was running with Kane and Jazzo. He always been a secondhand punk. And I'm going to tell you again, I never met Jay-Z, but I met Jazzo. Yes, I did. And he cool. He's a cool dude. Him, he's a punk. I don't know him. So I'm just being real with y'all. This shit go back to my teenage. So what I'm telling you is I saw his whole career. When he was a sidekick for Jazzo, sidekick for Kane, then I saw the whole world buy him as a king. Me and my people saw the whole shit. Like, wow, you believe this shit, bro? And meanwhile, my homie was never a Nas fan. That was me. But everybody knew Jay-Z was bogus, bro. When Nas dissed him on the track and called him girly mouth way back when, we been knew who he was talking about. They've been up. But what you don't get is this man been obsessed with Nas, y'all. Because like Nas, I respect, see me, I'm a cool laid back dude for real. I turn up because I do both. I can be the coolest or I can be the rudest. But my whole MO is cool laid back. And the truth is, I respect brothers that are laid back. I got a lot of love for humble brothers. I rock with humble brothers. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that's humble, but they gonna handle their business. People that talk a lot, I don't really rock with people like that. People that talk a lot, I just look at them with a side eye because they just talk a lot. See, I also know the one with the biggest mouth is the weakest. The one that does the most is the weakest. I respect the humble brothers with nothing to prove. Always been like that. So, I don't buy hype. I never went with a man say out their mouth. I never in my life followed a man, whether it was on anything. No, that's y'all. Why am I saying that? Because I'm going to keep showing you how this man influenced the whole country. Now his dumb ass can't even live in the country. See that? Are you getting it yet? Now I'm going to prove to you today how he sent Pusha T at Travis Scott. I'm going to prove today how he sent Jimjones at Nas. Again. Whenever there's some shit, they fuck with Nas. Nas don't say nothing. Nas don't bother nobody. Jimmy can't rap. He's a sidekick. Jimjones was a hype man. Guess what I'm going to prove to you today? I'm going to prove something great today. It ain't nothing to prove. I'm just going to keep pushing my point. I'm going to prove today that Jimjones ain't black. I'm going to prove he ain't black. I already proved fatjoe ain't black. And I'm going to prove today that the Bronx is the home of the dirty mutts. That's right. The Bronx ain't New York. They're their own borough. The Bronx is the home of dirty mutts. Let me correct that. Excuse me, Soundview. Excuse me, Co-op City. Hey, excuse me, some of y'all. Just understand where I'm going with this shit. All right? I'm talking about the dirty niggas from the Bronx that the Bronx niggas don't like. Huh? I'm talking about the niggas that Pistol Pete was banging on. That's right. Because Pistol Pete was out, guess who I would have been cool with? If Pistol Pete was in the Bronx right now, Soundview, guess who I would have been cool with? Huh? So I'll tell you this. I got respect for the Bronx, but guess what? If you ain't never been down with that other stuff, you ain't been down with that stuff Pistol Pete them about, I ain't got no love for you anyway. That's right. I'm going to say it for a reason. Because y'all been bowing down to these fake-ass rappers, but you forgot about that real shit. So today I'm going to expose to all of y'all that y'all all been bowing down to fake bloods, fake-ass black people. Huh? fucking straight months. And all they did was get your people locked up and in a graveyard. That's all they did. Jim Jones was the hip-hop police. I told you, I proved it, I showed it to you. Then they on the internet playing about, oh, is he a snitch gang? No, y'all all work for Jimmy. Y'all like just like Jimmy, bro. Anybody play the game of Jimmy a snitch or not, you a snitch. How about that? It's proven already. Let's go. No, y'all. We know about your whole nation on this bitch. Let's go. Question is, why is Kanye in New York and Jay-Z not? I'm from New York. The Yankee hat used to be up on Broadway. Lying, bro. And if you did go on Broadway, you was snitching on the block, bro. I knew that back then in the song. Jay-Z put the most famous drug block in a song. That was snitching. Huh? Same block. Me and my people going on since I was 17 years old. I'm going with them to re-up, sitting in Poppy's store eating peas and rice. He on the internet. He on radio with Alicia Keys snitching on New York. How you go to Broadway, get the drugs? No, he been a fucking clown. The question is, why is 50 put him on milk cartons? 50 in New York, Kanye in New York. Where the hell is Jay-Z at? Paris. This the joke. When them fools did that album, Negroes in Paris, that nigga Jay-Z had no clue he'll be the only one in Paris. See how life work? I tell you how life work, man. Y'all don't get this shit. Y'all do not get it. It's nothing but payback season, y'all. That's all it is. These whole 4 years are going to be based on payback. Huh? Sugar and Spice. Kanye West, Bianca Sensory leaves New Yorkers stunned as she dons bra and thong made of candy. Hey, family, guess what Kanye doing? Man, Kanye showing love to New York, man. He been showing love. Letting his wife walk around. You see what I'm saying? He giving you a good show. Kanye giving out free shows. Him and his wife walk around New York giving out free shows. What they showing you? They down on the ground. Kanye got his feet on that ground. Huh? Kanye in New York. Because he was in New York with everybody. But this will make it funny, see? He was with the ROC. Kanye was in New York. He lived in New York. He was from, he part of New York. But what's funny is he conquered New York as a visitor. He's in New York and everybody else gone. You see what I'm saying? That's the funny shit. I get everything. Even though I'm the one that told you already. When that man became a billionaire, they was hating on that man. It was Kanye West that made Diddy and Jay-Z step their money up. They were hurting, bro. They couldn't take that shit. Him and his wife killed them all, y'all. I know what killed them all off. See, what killed your era off, old heads? I told you, it all go back to the 2010s. This whole shit with the Diddy trial. That's where a lot of this shit started at. I keep telling you. Everything with Diddy and Cassie is exactly what was going down after 44 got elected. And I'm going to tell you what slayed them all. Kanye and his wife slayed the internet. Then at the same time, you had Drake, Future, right? Young Thug, Gucci Man. At this time, they're the top. I got to put Boosie Badass in there. They got the South locked down. I'm talking about from Virginia to Louisiana. Straight up. Everywhere between. Tennessee, Kentucky, everywhere between. They had every shit. They had that shit locked down. That New York shit stopped in Atlanta. These are facts. They've been lost their influence, y'all. Been. New York and Cali been not holding no weight in this game. But they are the ones most political. And the only advantage California, Los Angeles had, the headquarters of the industry. That's it. Everything outside the industry, underground, they didn't control it, y'all. When Gucci Man started getting $50,000 for doing walkthroughs, they didn't have nothing to do with that shit. They wasn't getting money like that. Boosie was doing it too. They were getting $50,000, $20,000, $30,000 off mixtapes, walkthroughs. I watched them do that shit. They did that shit for so long. I'm talking about it was so much money being made. These guys were nowhere around because it was all about the Ciroc. But Jay-Z was missing. He had nothing to do with it. So that's why I say, then Drake generation, they give birth to XXX and Gucci give birth to the Migos, and you're starting to see the game get birthed and it's going somewhere else. Meanwhile, they had nothing to do with it. The South actually started breeding that shit. Meaning, okay, giving people deals, putting it out there, push them. Okay, mixtapes, whatever, music. All we know is music being made. Music. These guys getting into shit, Jay-Z, it's always about some beef, back and forth shit, some fucking drama, some other shit, everything but fucking music. Everything but music. He is a bitch. His whole life been manipulating the black community, mainly men. I think they got a vendetta against men that's straight. Because see to me, every man that's straight, he want to ruin their ass. Every man that's straight, somehow he don't like them. That's what it seemed like to me. Or any man that get more women than him, he only been with one fucking woman his whole life. I don't think he got a lot of pussy since he been a rapper. I don't think so. I don't think so. He's a punk. You want to see a punk? Don't listen to me, y'all. Here's a punk. All right? Scary. A lot of y'all scary. You're scary. Huh? When you don't got the goons with you, when you don't got your fucking firearm, you're very scary. You're very scary, y'all. That's who you guys are. Did you know that most New Yorkers are scary without their pistol? Yes, they are. Most of them are. Yes, they are. And most of them can't fight neither. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. All right? No. What Pac say? You ain't shit without your homeboys, right? All right. Even though Pac told you he was fake, like I said, I knew New York was fake. I knew everywhere was fake when everybody went against Pac. When everybody made sure they got down with everybody who Pac said was a bitch. That's why I say Pac get the last laugh of all this shit. You know that part. Pac got his last laugh at New York. He was laughing in the end because he was able to see New York turning to clowns under Jay-Z watch. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, brought to Cameron, Jim Jones, the clowns you see to this day. The clowns you see to this day, like I said, that's why they got them Godfather on this bitch. Everybody you see in this rap shit come from Def Jam. Pusha T, Def Jam. Jay-Z, Def Jam. Everything is Def Jam, Rock Nation. Everything you seeing. I told you New York been controlled. If you from New York, you in New York, you are not going to go without Def Jam or Rock Nation. That's a chain of command. Then you going to see everybody else left New York, blew up, say, man, fuck that Rock Nation shit. I ain't with that Def Jam shit, nigga. Huh? Even French did it. Even French said, man, I ain't signing with them clowns. Huh? So what I'm telling you is, it's out the bag, the whole Def Jam. They all suspect. They all wicked. They learned from their fucking grandfather. You bought Jay-Z as a boss, but Russell made him a boss. But Russell didn't make him a real boss. Russell hooked him up with Little Foxy Brown to incriminate his ass. That's right. Russell put him with a young girl and incriminated his ass. That's right. Why am I showing you this? I'm showing you it's not a coincidence. His grandfather's on the run. So you mean to tell me they had an office in New York City and they had a lot of big artists on that label and they were selling millions of records and they was running around. Everybody had their New York hat on. Why I still got my Yankee hats, my New York hats, but none of these niggas do. Why I got an all black one, a red and white one? I got a championship two. I got the World Trade Yankee hat, y'all. I got the 9/11 anniversary. I got the Subway Series Yankee hat, bro. I got the real shit with the Mets on one side, Yankee on the other side. I got the straight New York shit. Then I got another New York hat. It's a camouflage. I got a lot of New York hats. Where they New York hat at? No, didn't I tell you? I told y'all all this shit already. The niggas ain't want to be from New York no more after they raped that shit, after they took all the money, huh? After they crashed the game in New York. You see the Yankee hats, they left, right? No, the Yankee hats was their gimmick. They understood, I control the state with this hat. Atlanta, I control the city with this hat. I control y'all with this hat. Philly, I control you with this hat. Went into back, broke down all that, how they was using the hat to manipulate. Nelly, St. Louis, I control y'all with the hat. See, the reason why y'all also so attached to them, because they're repping your city. And when they repped your city, you was proud. But you still don't want to accept that they made us rep dirty-ass cities where we die at. And they just rep the city for the name and the money. Because when you rep a city, everybody in the city going to support you. That's money. That's what they did. They had to sell clothes. They had to sell records. They had to sell a lot of shit. So therefore, they had to do a lot of lying. That's right. They had to show a lot of fake love too. Let's go, y'all. Why he ain't in New York? So now you see how the tables turn. Everybody went against Kanye. But now Kanye can show his face. That's you got to understand. This is about showing face now. Ain't about no money. Ain't about no shenanigans. Ain't about no back and forth. It's about who can show their face and who can't. Yeah, we're going to talk about Shannon Sharp still in the house, kicked off TV. Jim Jones' career over with on Shannon Sharp platform. They're doing bad, y'all. They're doing so bad. They don't even know how bad. If niggas would take the time to watch themselves and listen to themselves, then they would know how stupid they look. That's right. It ain't a coincidence. I listen to my replays. I like to know how I sound. That's right. Make sure I ain't going too stupid. What's up, y'all? No, we're just getting, trust me on this, y'all. We going to be here for a little minute. Because this shit I saw is disturbing. Meaning, I'll see the shit, I just let it go. But when they don't stop, I gotta say something. Back to this. Now, being that I know the game, I know Jay-Z control Jim Jones. I know Jay-Z control the whole shit. And I know that Jay-Z always used Nas for a gimmick. Always. His career was based on Nas. He dissed Nas for a gimmick. That shit backfired on him, got his ass eaten. Because what y'all don't get about Ether, everything he said in that song was the truth. Jay-Z was playing around. Everything Nas said in Ether was the truth, y'all. It was the truth. But the secret was, y'all wasn't supposed to know that. So I'm going to give you two issues again, dumb New Yorkers. Do you know if Nas would have eaten Jay-Z, this Jay-Z shit would have never happened? Let me make it more clear for you. If Jay-Z didn't have Hot 97 in pocket and they didn't silence Nas shit, this would have never happened. Even though I said Jay-Z, his bitch ass sent the whole state property at Nas and Dipset. This is when I also prove to you that Jim Jones always worked for Jay-Z. Y'all are the pickleheads that went for that shit that Jay-Z and Jim Jones wasn't cool. And Cameron, they all was cool, dummy. Then I prove to y'all, Jay-Z did a special show in 2017 and Cameron was with him. Him and Cameron performed together. I been showed you they were dealing with fake beef, New York. Because in New York, you will see this thing. For some reason, no New Yorkers could get along. It's like they all had to beef with each other. But you didn't get this part. The same cocksuckers that were beefing with each other in New York. When the game left New York, somehow they was all friends. Because it was a plot. They all played out a beef that they wasn't cool. And you didn't understand that early 2000s is when this thing called beef became popular. See, they monetized beef in 2005. They monetized it, meaning you guys can make money off this beef stuff. And then you're going to see, hey guys, gangbang too. Y'all guys can make money off this gangbanging and beefing. And guess what you're going to do? You guys are going to set a fire through these streets. You're going to set a fire. Always teach them niggas to beef. Don't never teach them niggas to get money. All right? So, industry sanctioned beef. How many beef DVDs came out? Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4? So when I told you New York niggas are stuck 20 years in the past, who the main ones on the internet still beefing? 2025? Do you understand half the whole New York was in fucking jail and half the niggas just came home and they've been gone fucking a decade plus? Do you understand why they the only ones come up with that beef and shit? And then you'll see they're the only ones still fucking broke. Because Negroes still did not master the art of life. The more friends you have on your side, the more you win. The more enemies you have, you will surely get yours. And you're going to be broke. And you're going to be on the run. So I talk a lot of junk. I ain't the type of beef. I don't start beef. And I got way more friends than enemies. I don't got no enemies. Because only way I can have an enemy, you got to do something to me. And if you do something to me, something will happen to you. You're going to be in that ground some kind of way. Or you're going to take me out. I don't have no beef. I don't have enemies. I don't have no beef. So what I'm telling you is this. I look for the good in people. I'm not a hater. But I know there's some people, they always going to be haters. They always going to want what you got. They always going to try to figure you out. Like why this and why that. They're going to do everything but focus on themselves. So when I told you Jimmy and Cameron are two gossiping bitches now, that's what they are. No, they're from Harlem. Today I'm going to give you clarity on the Bronx and the rest of New York. That's right. Remember Jimmy said he's from the Bronx. You're right. He is from the Bronx. He's a dirty ass nigga. That's right. Then you're going to see a pattern. Somehow niggas from the Bronx can't stay on their feet. They're always falling off. Did you notice that? You didn't notice that? Bronx niggas, mostly all they're going to do is fucking go to jail. And they also fucking talk a lot. That's right. But today you're going to see this New York shit for those who don't get it. I'm going to take y'all through the boroughs a little later so you're going to get it right. Huh? You're going to get it right. No, niggas better clean their ways up or get the fuck out of here. One of the two, because they're going to be exposed. So look, let's go to this. Jim Jones, how many monthly screams do he get? 860,000 a month. That's all the brainwashed niggas that you get it? No. He ain't got no, stop. Let's go to Nas. How many streams does Nas get a month? 9.2 million. See, on this channel, we do scoreboards. I did the same thing with Rihanna and Beyonce. And Rihanna is top 10 streaming, and she ain't made music in 9 years. And she don't be on the internet. But meanwhile, Beyonce be on this internet posting. She is not the top streamer at all. I told you it's about the numbers. It's about the real talk. You go with who you like. I don't like nobody. Y'all whole life you've been who you like, who you don't like. Now you're all gonna get exposed. Let me show you something. 9 million streams a month. One nigga can't get 1 million. Do you see the hate? Why y'all always hating on Nas? Because he winning with doing nothing? He still beat y'all doing nothing? Are you serious? Do you know how much Nas checks us a month just doing that alone? That's just side money for him. Why do y'all stay on Nas nuts? Why? You can't rap better than him. You ain't gonna get no more chicks than him. You guys are punks. You're pink. You're dildo lovers, bro. It's a fact, Jimmy. You denied Christy. You like pink pickles, Jimmy. Just admit it. You in the gangster rap program in New York. That's right. Gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the feds who preferred deals to homosexual men. That's right. How many times we looked at the proof? Because Jay-Z been on his ass. That's right. Jay-Z been keeping them up. They been broke since 2017. But you still didn't ask, how did Jim Jones set that man up in that car in Atlanta with them perks and them guns, and then he got out of it? Because I told you they're exposed. They are agents, guys. That's right. But the thing is, Jimmy don't have a career no more. They perpetrate on the internet. They don't have a career. None of them do. So, Jay-Z sent Jimmy a couple dollars. He go at Nas for distraction. Because he's Roc Nation. What part you don't get? Jay-Z been taking care of these guys. They're his sons. But Jim Jones signed a management deal with Roc Nation, Jay-Z Entertainment Company in 2017. This deal marked the end of a long-standing feud between Jones and Jay-Z. The agreement encompasses Jones' music, fashion, acting, and other platforms. Now let me prove that's a lie, y'all. Family, how the hell you gonna have beef with somebody that signed you to their label? The whole time they was on Dipset, Jay-Z was cutting their checks, bro. What's wrong with y'all? The whole time they on Rockefeller, Def Jam, they cutting checks. But you still didn't really get that. If I ask you how many albums did they really drop on Def Jam, and then you will see why they ass Ben got dropped from Def Jam. See, let me show you how y'all been in a fake world. Jimmy was a goddamn hype man. Jimmy was Cameron's Spliff Star. Jimmy was Cameron's Flavor Flav. But he had a fake tough guy persona. He hold shit down. I'm blood, nigga. Even though to this day, New York history, we have nice footage of Jim Jones running in Harlem, jumping the fence in Rucker Park, leaving Cam, and Cam slid off too. They got chased out of Harlem. They got chased out of their own hood. But somehow y'all didn't know that, huh? But I saw that 20 years ago. So where the fuck you been at? Oh, that's right. Shit, you been in jail, nigga. My bad. See? It's nothing but fake New York niggas out here, y'all. Sorry to tell you that. The real New York niggas, love y'all to death. Rest in peace. Wherever y'all at, I do this for y'all. That's it. That's it. That's it. My entertainment is talking real talk. But it's just entertainment. I'm going to tell you the truth. Let's go. You're dealing with, now let's break it down, y'all. This same grown punk with that pink scarf on, remember, he didn't want to rock with Chrissy. What else you didn't know? You also act like you didn't know Jay-Z used to fuck with Chrissy too, huh? Huh? No. Jimmy been control, y'all. Jimmy is a flower. Sorry. His whole tough guy shit is a front. Today, I'm going to prove Jim Jones is not black. It's been this shit called identity theft going down. I threw it at you yesterday. If your grandmother did not own a house in New York City, if your grandma, grandfather, no elders own no property, you ain't no real New Yorker, fool. You a mutt. It's just accepted. Why I say you a mutt? Because y'all been talking too much. That's right. Let's go. New York been fake, bro. Been fake. 20 years ago, that shit was fake. It was fake ever since. Huh? That's Jimmy after Jay-Z gave him some money. Because Jim Jones is the representation of a grown nigga that believed in the streets his whole life, and all he ever gonna do is pull up at the chicken spot, jump out of cars, stand on the block, and smoke a lot of blunts. That's it. Nigga built his career smoking a lot of blunts and driving around Harlem. That's it, y'all. Jimmy's whole life was Harlem and Miami. That's right. Why? Because they were cops, guys. Their whole jurisdiction of police was New York, Atlanta, and Florida. That's it. You also will see they was in D.C. a lot. But today you're going to get to your head. Jim Jones is not a real gangster. He never was a real gangster. Ain't no mistake he was on New York Undercover. Google it. A TV show was called New York Undercover, came out early 90s. Jim Jones in that TV show. But see, they didn't know I know that in order for you to be on that TV, in order for you to be around certain people, no, Jim Jones was hired to sell us all that gangster shit, so all of us will be dead or in jail. Family, I know personally, clubs he went to, and when his ass left, people were shooting in the parking lot and people was dying because they believed in that blood shit. Because it was this song called Certified Gangster. He would sing that song, and then the blood start acting up, and then they start getting busy. That's right. So if I sat here and told you that me and other homies did not blood walk to his music, I would be lying, because that's a lie. Yes. The thing is, we use his music for the anthem, but I never believed in Jimmy. Now, the younger crowd, they believed in Jimmy. And a lot of young ones, they died trying to be like Jimmy. It's the truth. It's the truth. He had New Yorkers brainwashed, y'all. See, a lot of y'all don't know the levels they had. Your family, I can't explain it to y'all. The levels Jim Jones, Jay-Z, Cameron, Dame, Diddy, the level of brainwashing them niggas had, that shit was different, y'all. They made everybody turn on 50. Anybody wanted niggas to turn against, they went with it. And that's why I know to this day, Jay-Z, that whole Def Jam roster is in niggas' heart. I swear to God, I know it is. Because I watched them in New York at the time just turn on everybody purposely. What Prodigy kept saying? Prodigy kept saying, Jay-Z fake, he fake, he fake, he fake. Pop said he fake, he fake. What happened to Prodigy? Huh? When Prodigy kept coming at Jay-Z, did Jay-Z ever check him? On stage, he only checked niggas in raps because he a punk. That's right. Do you know how tall Prodigy is? Do you know how tall Prodigy is to Jay-Z? I'm going to say it again. I remember when Prodigy was one of New York's favorite guys. I remember at one point, the favorite was Nas, Prodigy, Raekwon. I remember Jay-Z was in the discussion, guys. Sorry. He forced his way in. He screwed his way in, y'all. He got on his knees with them executives. Once he got that executive spot, that's when he got his payback on all the rappers. When he got that executive spot, he got the payback on everybody that rap better than him. Go check his stats. You gonna see when he got that seat, somehow Meth and Red career was over with. He knew every rapper was favored more than him, y'all. That's why I keep telling y'all Jay-Z played the money game. He was not better than Red and Meth, y'all. Are you stupid? No, he wasn't. That nigga's the weakest link. Why you think it took him the longest to get a deal? He didn't make it till he's about damn near 30, y'all. Y'all just don't get this shit. He manipulated the game, and now he gonna get what the fuck he deserved because he's still doing the shit. Let's go. All right? Roc Nation on his ass. Jay-Z was buying all the broke New York rappers. Who else he bought? The Locks. That's right. But when he buy you, he silence your ass. Meaning, you can't go against me. You got to work for me. So let me show you how dumb all these rap New York niggas is from New York. The rap New York niggas are dumb, right? Check it out. They could have kept their career going by going against Jay-Z. Telling the truth against that nigga. Making themselves his number one adversary. Fuck it. I never liked it. Just going in. No, they wanted to be his friend because they didn't know his warfare was isolation. I can pay you to control you, meaning you're going to shut up. You're never going to go. Hey, anybody know my real history? I'll just pay you off. That's what he did. Who knows real history? Fat Joe. Who else knows real history? Jadakiss. The Locks. Who else knows real history? Cameron and Jimmy. But Jay-Z bought all their ass off. And they ain't going to say shit. So that's what happened. They all going to die with Jay-Z. That's right. Jay-Z's a smart man. He said, nigga, if I go down, y'all all going down with me anyway. If my career over with, y'all shit over with. That nigga smart. That's why he on tour and they over here broke. I talk shit about, I just keep, my shit with him is not personal. I just call him on his shit. But I'm also always going to tell you, that man's smart. He's a fucking genius. Because they so fucking dumb, they make him a genius. He pimps the fuck out their ass. That man Jay-Z controls souls of grown men, bro. I'm never going to take that from that man. He controls the soul of grown men. He get grown men, get them niggas false hope. He get them niggas false love. And when he leave them alone, they fucking feelings be hurt and they be broke like bitches, y'all. That's right. But when you understand that, this whole mentality has been taught to generations, that's where it go. So I kept telling you, it ain't just Drake. Now let's look at what Jim Jones said. Jim Jones crowns Drake as the greatest. Sounded to me like he wanted to feature with Drake. Let's say it again. Jim Jones crowns Drake as the greatest. Now, family, I know a lot of y'all hate Drake, but let's be real. When you ever heard somebody say that shit? Drake the greatest. See this shit? That's called Jimmy ready to get on his knees for Drake. If Drake would have said, come on, Jimmy, he'd have did it. He with it. No, what y'all not acknowledging is Drake killed all their career. That's why I keep telling you, Drake is a troll. On this channel, I told you all the trolls. That's why they see. This is how it works for me. Everybody I hate, I rock with them because they are trolls and they make me laugh. The fun I get off Drake is how everybody don't like him and he trolls their ass. The thing I like about Kanye, nobody likes him, he trolls their ass. I love that shit because the truth is, without them, the game would be boring, y'all. It's certain people. That's what I kept telling y'all. When I said these things so much and so much that y'all pick and choose so much, that's why you don't got shit. See, you kept picking them over them, but everybody you picked was the least talented and the most corniest, boringest, wackest. Everybody y'all picked, somehow their ass can't dress. They just corny, y'all. Because y'all made it. Y'all kept trying to make entertainment real shit. The streets, you know what I'm saying? No, the niggas ain't real. No, it's called entertainment. They're supposed to be clowns. They're supposed to be funny. They're supposed to do certain shit. Y'all New Yorkers came with that dry shit trying to make shit like it's so serious and real. No, it ain't. They all clowns, y'all. They all jokes. It's just entertainment, guys. Y'all the only ones kept trying to make this entertainment shit real. But the only real shit you're going to see now is Kanye's in New York trolling Jay-Z and Beyonce. Something ain't right. One of these things just doesn't belong here. One nigga's in Paris and one in New York. What the fuck going on, y'all? That's them. That's somebody getting played. Huh? They in New York on foot. Jay-Z in Paris working. So they keep telling me he's a billionaire, but he's still going on tour working. Really? 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 Family, if you was a billionaire, you mean to tell me you wouldn't have been said, fuck rap? I don't care about that shit. I'm chilling, enjoying my money, my wife, Beyonce. I got my kids. I'm chilling. I ain't rapping no more. I'm fucking 55, bro. What I look like rapping? But Jay-Z still rapping, bro. But nobody can explain to me why is he still doing all this funny shit. But he's so rich. All right, y'all. So Jay-Z got billions of dollars, but he didn't build nothing. Not even, the nigga didn't even build a studio. But he controlled these rappers. Let's go. Jim Jones signed a management deal with Roc Nation, Jay-Z's entertainment. That's why I told you. Guess what deal he had him doing? Working on the internet. Pushing the brand. Every now and then, Jimmy, we'll get you on Complex. Just stay on the internet. Keep the shit going. What they do? Bring up conversation. Yo, man, you know, just like that beef with Nas, you know what I'm saying? No. Jim Jones was so broke and dirty, he was on Shannon Sharp's show, you couldn't even see his face. Huh? I want y'all to get this clear. I'm just getting started, man. Man, oh, man. Jim Jones crowns Drake as the greatest. Bow down, punk, because you were desperate. Today, you're going to get the proof. Jim Jones is not black. Watch what you see. Once I learned that nigga was a second, once I learned, remember I told y'all about those rappers who the first, they so-and-so the second, so-and-so the third, Bartholomew the fourth. I told you, anybody with them names, they come from something or somebody. I'm going to prove it today with Jim Jones. So guess what, New York? You're going to get your world rocked today. All you gangsters, all you ones that so-called stuck in this shit, today you shall get embarrassed. That's right. Let's go. Pusha T destroys Travis Scott. He calls the rapper a whore. So you mean to tell me Travis Scott, his girl name is Kylie Jenner. And I know that Kylie was a billionaire before Beyonce and Jay-Z. Young Kylie was a billionaire about 2018. Because it was a conversation back then, that's what I remember. And we had to check the scoreboard on who was really winning. And Kylie was winning over them. So Pusha T, a straight up fruit bucket, fake ass hustler from Virginia. Yes, he is. We're going to get into that too. He is controlled by Jay-Z. He is the same bitch that went against Kanye West. You didn't get that Kanye was responsible for him and 2 Chainz, and they turned on Kanye. He the main bitch that did it for Jay-Z. So let's rewind it. Pusha T destroys Travis Scott. That's a lie. Y'all always playing with words. I use the word destroy. I told you Black Hollywood destroyed. Nigga, it's the truth. I prove it. I said that these rappers being destroyed. It's the truth. But Pusha T destroyed Travis Scott. That's a lie, Craig. Because Travis Scott is winning. He on tour. His music topped the charts. He don't just rap for Black people. Travis Scott still has his white fans. Sorry, Black rappers. You don't have your white fans no more. That's why you're broke. Travis Scott still got his fans. But on top of that, Travis Scott ain't no gangster rapper. And y'all know damn well he is not a damn battle rapper. But I got your proof for Pusha T. You got proof Pusha T when that Lil Wayne as a hater. You got proof Pusha T when that Drake as a hater. Now you got proof Pusha T when that Travis Scott as a hater. What's the proof? Pusha T can't make no music without going at somebody. Because Pusha T don't think we know that he worked for Jay-Z. This is what I keep telling these Negroes. The old shit y'all been playing for a decade, it ain't gonna fucking work. All right? Pusha T, you are not a real drug dealer, nigga. You never was. All right? You was running with some people in Virginia Beach, but you wasn't doing shit. All right? So stop it, bro. Pusha T, do you still get your braids twisted and haircut on Granby Street in Norfolk, bro? Why are you guys out here fronting, bro? See, I can tell you today, this Virginia, that's one of my homes. Why? That's where my family from, guys. I've been going to Virginia since a teenager. I'm lying. I've been going there since a kid. That's right. That's where my family from. So guess what? I've been to about all these clowns. And it's no coincidence when I did meet Iverson, I was in New York. But Iverson, he'd be on the ground in VA. Michael Vick, he'd be on the ground with it. Pusha T, he's a punk. Those are facts. Those are facts. Shout out to Bad News. Shout out to Norfolk. Shout out to P-Town. All right? Talking that talk. I'm saying it for a reason. Pusha T is a fake drug dealer, y'all, and a fake-ass rapper, and he worked for Jay-Z. Now let me show you something else. Pusha T, along with his group Clips, recently signed a deal with Roc Nation after exiting their previous label, Def Jam. Def Jam. What I tell you about all the rappers on Def Jam? They definitely get jammed up. That's right. Let's go. Who's the leader of Def Jam? Let me keep showing you how they all family. Russell Simmons, Def Jam. Can you now see Def Jam is the record label with all of the Black people that hate on other Blacks? Def Jam is the label of Black niggas that always cause confusion, hating on other Black artists. Can you finally get it now? They learned from a cocksucker called Russell Simmons. They all are a family, meaning they cannot win without dissing somebody or causing controversy. Can you get it now? All right, then. Pusha T dissed Lil Wayne for no reason. He dissed Drake for no reason. He dissed Travis Scott for no reason. All right? But when you get that he worked for Jay-Z, then you'll get why Kendrick went at Drake. I kept telling y'all. I ain't going to keep telling you this shit. That's why his ass out of here. Jimjones signed to Roc Nation. Pink. Jimjones crowns Drake because he's a pink man. That's why. No, the New York rappers are the sorriest. What part you don't? I kept telling you that. The New York rappers are the most embarrassing. Kanye West, as we speak, got more money than all the New York rappers put together. Drake got more money than all the New York rappers put together. You got to just, other than Jay-Z, that's it. Travis Scott got more money than all the New York rappers put together. These are facts. Bun B to Travis Scott after Pusha T diss. You got to respond, Travis. You got to respond, man. Don't let them dish you like that. Yo, y'all, they trying to bait Travis Scott for clout, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad. You know why he mad? He mad because he an old nigga that's washed up, and Travis Scott still got his braids. He a young nigga. He younger than him. He a fucking hater, y'all. Plus, they hating because Drake, I kept telling you, they hated because Drake made that money so fast. Drake was not supposed to make $250 million that quick. They was fucking pissed. I ain't got no favorites. You do. So let me show you y'all fake-ass favorites. How they make fake-ass beef. Picking on people. Picking on Travis Scott for no reason. No reason at all. What did Travis Scott do to them? Why did Pusha T call that man a whore? A whore. Pusha T, where your bitch at? Pusha T, I've not seen you with no bitch, bro. Why is he a whore? Well, he got a bad chick. He winning. His wife got her own money, and he doing his thing. And Travis Scott is not a gangster. Pusha T, why are you exposing yourself? Pusha T, we know you like man meat, bro. Y'all like man meat. Let's go. I'm saying it for a reason. Because a man that worked for another man, that shit don't happen in real life. So let's look at Bun B. Bun B from Houston, Texas. The one I told you conspired against his homeboy Pimp C. You will know who conspired against their people because they will not celebrate them in a tribute. No Pimp C tribute, no Big Pun tribute, no Biggie Smalls tribute, no DMX tribute. We can keep going. No Michael Jackson tribute, no Prince tribute, no Whitney Houston tribute. That means they wanted their ass out of here. Simple. Bun B, the betrayer, the snake of Pimp C. When everybody know out Pimp C mouth, he didn't want to do big pimping. Because it was known he don't like Jay-Z. What y'all kept telling me? Pimp C used to mess with Beyonce. Pimp C used to mess with Beyonce. Pimp C went on a rant calling Russell Simmons a dildo and a booty ass guy. That was 2008. You didn't listen to Pimp C neither. I kept telling you, y'all. The reason why I know most of y'all fake, because when the real was talking, you went against him. You went against Tupac. He was real. You were realer than them. Everybody I'm saying was realer than these punks we got left. Tupac told you the truth. You went against him. Pimp C told you the truth. You went against him. Nas told you the truth. You went against him. Kanye told you the truth. When everybody I went against, that's why I tell you it's a lot of reasons why I don't fuck with y'all. I seen this shit for so long, y'all. Who the main ones? Cocksuckers, New Yorkers. They the main ones turning everybody. Who else they turn on? 50. Even though they was all loving 50, somehow they all turned on him. Y'all forgot when 50 made a song How to Rob, the people loved him, but next thing you know, nobody liked him no more. Told you, man. Told you. I'm going somewhere with all this shit. It's because of him. When I told you that this guy breeded a nation of bitches and bitch-ass men, that's what he did. Everybody that's Jay-Z fans a little bit of bitch in you too. And guess what? Anybody Jay-Z fan, I bet you got female problems. That's right. And you got homeboy problems. All right? Know what I mean by that? You ain't got nothing real around you. That's right. I bet you all y'all. You know most Jay-Z fans, I bet you most of you ain't got shit in your name right now. I bet you that. I bet y'all all praying right now the bitch don't put you out. That's right. Because I know anybody believe in Jay-Z, they ain't got shit. I'm going to give you the proof of Jim Jones. But first, let's get back to Bun B bitch ass. Now you see why Bun B gaslighting Travis Scott? He's trying to get Travis Scott to take the beef. It's a plan. Pusha, you going to go at Travis. Bun B, you got to respond, man. You got to respond. We got to get this shit off Jay-Z, man. This Diddy shit heating up. Huh? Yo, Jimmy, you got to go at Nas, man. We got to do something, man. This shit going to be at Jay-Z next. Huh? Working. Jim Jones in Jay-Z pocket. Bow. Pusha T in Jay-Z pocket. Bow. Bun B in Jay-Z pocket. Bow. Who else in Jay-Z pocket right now? We speak. fatjoe. Bow. I told you Jay-Z controlled y'all whole reality for over a decade. He controlled who you like and who you don't like. Who you don't like that's winning right now? 50 Cent. Who you don't like that's winning right now? Kanye West. Who else you don't like that's winning right now? Floyd Mayweather. Who else you don't like winning right now? Lilwayne. We can keep going on some more. You been to Lilwayne top Jay-Z. You been to that. Modern day in time, NBA YoungBoy done top some of Jay-Z accolades. Yes, he did. So I kept telling you, it is only an old generation of old heads that don't want to let this shit go, but they gonna all get embarrassed with it. Why? Because y'all all the same. That's why. Fake. Pink also means fake. You're fake as hell. There's no such thing as a pink Energizer bunny, but you guys just keep on going, don't you? That's right. No. It's a reason why the South is dead. Because New York destroyed it. The Yankees destroyed the South when it was all said and done. That's what y'all didn't get. The Yankees also destroyed Los Angeles. It was dumb niggas. You didn't get that. Wherever they went, shit got destroyed. Two things. Did it get better or did it get worse? Didn't understand that was on his watch. Didn't understand he's a pink-ass man, too. He don't like men. Meaning he don't like real men. If you straight, he don't like your ass. If you're tough, he don't like your ass. Pimp C told you about who? What year was that? 2008. Told the world. Yo, y'all, they all fruity, man. All of them dudes fruity. Mace fruity, all of them. He was telling us, Mace from Bad Boy fruity. Russell Simmons, he was telling us, he just couldn't say it. He wanted to say, yo, man, them New York rappers, they the fruitiest, man. They be doing some bitch-ass shit. That's what he wanted to say, but he couldn't say it. Meanwhile, Bun B knew the whole time. Bun B, did you set up Pimp C in that hotel, bro? Let's go. Drake's net worth, $250 million. Is that why you hate on Pusha T? Please Google Pusha T right now. Let's look at Travis Scott net worth. Let's see why they hate on Travis Scott. Oh, no, that's broke ass Jimmy. Travis Scott got $80 million, y'all. Let me go to it. Make sure I loaded this shit up. I like to give people the proof. You know what I'm saying? Travis Scott got, here we go. Travis Scott has $80 million, y'all. Why does Jim Jones barely have $400,000? Now, Google how much Pusha T got. Holla at me. Please, y'all. One of my nerds. Google Pusha T net worth. Holla at me in the chat. They hate on this man for no reason, y'all. Travis Scott didn't do nothing to nobody, y'all. Y'all all know damn well he ain't no damn battle rapper. You see how whack the game is? Pusha T going at Travis Scott. These niggas trying to create a fake summer again, like last summer. No, it's not going to happen this summer, y'all. What up, Timo? All right. How much is Pusha T net worth? Holla at me right now. You see Drake 250, Travis Scott 80 million. Travis Scott has not been rapping as long as everybody else. Matter of fact, his bag been up. All right, 14 million. Okay. Somehow I don't believe that shit because they deal with fake numbers. I need proof he got $14 million because I don't. My point is, you trying to tell me he got more money than Cameron and Mace? I don't believe that shit. Now, Cam got 6 million, according to the scoreboard. Mace, how the hell Pusha T got more than them and he ain't do that much work? Anyway, we're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave that one alone. All right, we're going to leave that one alone. Told you the whole Rock Nation be using fake-ass numbers. You don't believe me? Well, ask yourself why Beyonce couldn't get somebody elected and she supposed to got millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of followers. And another question is, how come Beyonce couldn't sell them clothes off the shelf if she got all them damn followers? No. So, I told you last summer that they was behind the whole shit against Drake. They just trying it again with Travis Scott now and Nas. That's it, because of this bitch right here. All right? So, let me slow it up for you to give y'all all clarity on this shit. I need to be more respectful so people won't think it's no other way. All right? What is this about, y'all? You're going to see out of nowhere Jim Jones came attacking Nas. But then ask yourself, how does Nas stream 9.2 million streams a month? And Jimmy don't even stream 900,000 a month. Can you see a reason to hate? That net worth is a lie. Jim Jones don't have no $10 million, y'all. That's a fucking lie. That man is under 400,000. It said 400,000 last year. Stop it, bro. Taxes been cut. That nigga, that right there is straight bogus. I'll tell you that for a fact. I'm about to show you his real net worth in a minute. All right? So I'm just showing you. If he had 10 million, he wouldn't have to sign with Jay-Z. No, that nigga's broke. All right? So let's go. Okay? The question is, how did the New York rappers come out first? How did they have the fame and glory first? But somehow they're the brokest. And if Travis Scott don't bother nobody, Nas don't bother nobody, why they messing with them for? Why they being bullies? Let's go. You're going to see why. 80 million. Jim Jones. Let's go. How much is Jim Jones worth today? Jim Jones has a net worth of around $400,000. That's a lot too, because it said that last year, bro. Tax has been filed since then. Plus, I also know that means everything he owned. That does not mean he just got $400,000 cash. Hell no. Also, I've been to Jim was broke. He lost his fucking New Jersey house. And the house he lost was not all that. At all. At all. But see, part of why I also knew they was bounded by police because they couldn't leave the state. They couldn't leave the tri-state for real, man. When they leave the tri-state, they only leave on vacation, man. New York owns their ass, man. Yes, they does. Yes, they does. Let's go. See that? Like I said, Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 3 fucking losers. Keep it real. I told you, Jimmy was so broke. You couldn't even see him on camera, which is the proof. He got a janky-ass phone, which show you Jimmy can't show his background. Jimmy might have was going live out the car. He's broke. He don't want to show you no background. He's so broke. Look on the screen. But I told you, on this internet, they're all losers. Sorry, Chad. I have respect for you, Chad, but you're still on the platform with bum-ass Shannon. Shannon Sharp, his platform is so low. They interviewed Jim Jones and asked him about why he dissing Nas. And they had Jim Jones on their platform. I said, these niggas are finished. They sorry, and they done. Shannon Sharp, right now as we speak, you have been accused of doing something with a young, nice white lady. But the truth is, the TV don't believe you. ESPN and Disney say you ain't getting no check. Get your ass out of here. You are now a low-level YouTuber. You got kicked off Fox. You got kicked off Disney. Now you interviewing Jim Jones, which is your own proof you're fucking finished. You fell off. Your career's done. Ojo Cinco, I have respect for you, but what you did to Evelyn, fool, looked like you hit her in the head with a metal pipe. Pop! You ruined Evelyn. You ruined it, bro. But what you guys don't know, we know y'all all in compromise, and y'all all are with the same program. And it's grooming the men. Main thing I'm going to say today, you're going to see all of the losers are teaming up. But I'm going to throw this at y'all again. Didn't I tell you? Soon, it's just going to be them watching each other. Didn't I tell you that? All right. I told you. Soon, they going to be the only ones watching each other, meaning they already been co-signing each other their whole career. But in the end, they really got to co-sign each other. So look what I'm about to tell you. Now I want you to watch this what's happening, because I knew it was going to happen. All of them going to start teaming up. They're going to all start trying to team up, meaning get on each other's platform. They're going to try to keep each other going because their fucking views are dropping. That's right. They shit is dropping. Meanwhile, Jim Jones come out of nowhere dissing Nas for clout. But this shit was so pitiful. I seen one clip. I can't take Jim Jones' mouth. He's so fucking dirty and broke. It's sad, bro. I can shame him right now. I go in my closet and just shame. So if you see me trolling these rappers, just let me troll the rappers. I only troll rappers, y'all. My whole smoke is with these fake-ass rappers, fake-ass New York rappers. Let me make it clear. Fake-ass New York rappers that told my brothers all these lies, all right? They're the only ones I got smoke with. And the smoke I got is jokes. That's it. I don't want nothing bad happen to them. But they're going to get this embarrassment. But what I want you to understand is, if I want to look like a rapper, I can shame all these niggas. Hey, Jimmy, where your Cartiers at, bro? Hey, Cam, where your Cartiers at, bro? Hey, Cam, you ain't slick, nigga. You try to ice out some Versace glasses. Where your Cartiers at, nigga? That's right. Where them Cartiers at? That's why y'all ain't seeing shit too clear. That's right. There's a reason for that. Y'all fell off. You're broke. That's right. Where your Cartiers at, Jimmy? You're broke, bro. That's right. Y'all so broke, you can't even show on the camera. Look, family, look at Jim Jones' phone. Look at his camera. But when you understand Jimmy was in a car, like a YouTuber, because he didn't want to show his background, y'all. If I'm a rapper, Jim Jones, even if I fell off, I fell off, I'm still going to be looking good. I'm still going to be chilling. But see, I told you something, man. Same thing with the game. So you can fake that black shit, but when they get old, it's going to show. I'm going to prove to y'all Jim Jones ain't black, y'all. Stick around, and I'm going to show you in a minute. He's not black, never was. Same thing I told you about fatjoe. And I'm going to prove today how all the mutts that been claiming black, they're from the Bronx. Because that is the home of the welfare kids. It's a reason for a lot of shit in the Bronx, y'all. I'm going to get to that another day. All right? But I want y'all to witness it with your own eyes. Even though I didn't even drop this yet. The face of failure. Shannon Sharp. You was a Hall of Famer. You played with John Elway. Your brother is Sterling Sharp. But you're a fucking YouTuber now. And on top of that, Shannon, you about 57. And you try to be young, bro. You are a fucking disgrace to your grandmother, bro. Always talking about your grandmother. You're a disgrace, bro. Your grandmother had to see you trending with young Hollywood. Your grandmother is watching you in heaven, bro. Your grandmother watch you get kicked off both TVs, nigga. your grandmother watch you get caught with a young white lady. You should be ashamed of yourself, boy. That's you, Shannon. And you so sorry you can't win on YouTube. Your niggas are sorry, bro. But the main thing y'all gonna get, all of y'all are prisoners of y'all house. Y'all are all prisoners. Sorry to tell you that. All right? Because y'all going against Nas. Now, I think, I'm going to say this to be fair. I think Shannon side with Nas. Like, Jimmy, you tripping. But it's still a fact they had Jimmy on the show. Can you see how Jimmy was so broken bad he didn't want y'all to see his face? I'm asking you again, y'all. What rapper does this? He was looking so bad. Ocho like, is that Jimmy? Ocho had to look close like, what the fuck going on with Jimmy, man? Jimmy was in the dark on a live, y'all. Who the fuck does that? Jimmy looked like he got a fucking Motorola Boost. Let's stop playing, bro. No, that nigga is broke, bro. Even the camera know he broke. That's right. No, he's a disgrace. Let's go, y'all. Hey, man, I told you, man, it's bad for light-skinned niggas, man. When you light-skinned, bro, you don't take care of yourself and you don't stack no bread. See, it's how it works for you light-skinned guys. You want to get all the people in the beginning. When you're young, everybody's going to go crazy because you're light-skinned. But as you get older, you're going to get exposed that it was just your looks. That was for that time. And then your looks are going to fade, and you're just going to be a broke, light-skinned dude. And that's how it works, bro. It's always going to be like that, bro. It's right. Because the secret is, no disrespect, but a lot of so-called light-skinned niggas never learn how to take care of themselves because they're used to people giving them everything. Same thing with light-skinned women. A lot of them used to people giving them shit. That's why a lot of them can't take care of themselves. Hey, y'all, these are just facts. Not everybody, but these are patterns. How much is Jim Jones worth today? $400,000. So why is he talking about Nas? Why? What did Nas say? Huh? You know what he said to Shannon Sharp? Yo, you forgot, yo. Yo, you know what he said? Maybe turn that shit off so quick. I'm about to get back on this koofy smacker stuff. Yo, you forgot about the koofy smacking, right? Remember he's calling himself the koofy smacker? He was trying to say he's not in the koofy smacking because he's Muslim now. You a foreigner, Jimmy. Y'all are foreigners. That's right. Y'all foreigners. I was raised on Islam, but I'm not a foreigner. Sorry. Sorry, guys. You are punks. See that? 2 sissies from Harlem. But you didn't get that. They were doing a lot of freaky shit when they were young. Diddy's little sons. Mace, Cameron, Jimmy. All right? So ask yourself, why are the most clowns on the internet now? Now I'm going to show you that Jim Jones ain't black. He never was black. They all black leeches. The secret is y'all let everybody claim black. That's why you ain't got nothing no more. Everybody came black because it was a money grab. It started with 44, Jim Jones. Everybody claimed black, but they wasn't black. But somehow they got all them black dollars. And somehow them blacks died and went to jail. And the rest of them blacks, they out of here now. That's right. The game is over because ain't no more money. That's the truth. There's no such thing as fans. There's no such thing as rappers. Ain't no fucking concerts. You ain't buying no tickets. So stop it. You can't tell me 5 rap songs that's popping right now. You can't give me 3 rap songs that's popping from everybody on YouTube. You got all the people on YouTube, but you can't give me 3 things they got going on right now in the real world. You can't do it. Know why? You're all stuck in the past. And guess what? Ain't nothing going on but oh shit. Now, his name is Joseph Guillermo Jones. The Jones part fake, bro. Fake. His name is Guillermo. Born July 15, 1976. Better known by his stage name, Jim Jones. He named his name after a white preacher that killed black people. So when he made an album called My Way to Church, I always knew what he meant. Always knew what he meant. He was preaching the gospel of bullshit to niggas and they believed it. The only people believe his bullshit gospel was New York City. They the main ones. Now don't get it twisted. Everybody else on the East Coast was brainwashed too. But New York the most. All right? When he made a song called My Way to Church, I knew he was trying to say that he's Jim Jones of our time. And it's no coincidence. Everybody followed him in his church. They ass ended up dead in jail. The real Jim Jones followed him, dead. Follow that Jim Jones, a rapper, dead. So I knew what he was doing, invoking the spirit of Jim Jones. That's right. But you still won't get Jimmy like sausage in his mouth. That's his problem. Stop the tough guy shit, Jimmy. That's my whole point. Why are y'all bullying Nas? We all know Nas don't bother nobody. Nas is better rapping than all y'all. Nas get more bitches than y'all. Nas got more swag than y'all. And people like Nas more than y'all. But you always hate on Nas. Why? Tell me why, bruh. Tell me why. Okay. See, New Yorkers are trained to hate on New Yorkers. But when you're from somewhere else, they'll suck your penis. Check this out, y'all. Now, Jimmy hate Nas. Let's expose Jimmy. He hates Nas, but he loves Drake. What kind of shit is that? He hates Nas, but he loves Drake. Who does that, y'all? He's from New York. He hates Nas, but he loves Drake. Exposed. Jim Jones crowns Drake as greatest. Sound like, to me, huh? So they hate on Nas from New York City, but a crown Drake. Can you now see the picking and choosing you niggas do? Can you now see it's about who you like? It's about who got the biggest dick. That's what you like, bro? What you like, right? Okay, then. I thought about raps. I thought about lyrics, hooks. I thought about shit like that, music. But shit, you don't like girls, so damn. So it's not about the music for you, because you don't like the way girls dance. See, I like if I go in a club and them girls dancing to Drake, it's gonna be a fun part of the night. But see, bro, you like sausage parties, so you don't get the whole Drake shit. Yeah, I don't get it. All the men that love sausage, they don't get the whole Drake shit anyway. Drake, another one, not a real rapper. Explain it with Kendrick. How was it a rap beef if Drake is not a fucking rapper? Yeah, I know damn well he do R&B, but no, pick on Drake. Whoever's the ladies, man, hate on them. Lilwayne, Drake, huh? Keep it going. But you got proof that Jimmy don't like pussy. Hey, Chrissy, where you at? Max B says she touched it in Miami. She probably did. Because Jimmy don't want no pussy. That's right. Sorry, he don't want none. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It's the truth. We going to prove it. But first, let me prove to you Jimmy ain't black. That's why he's getting ether today. Ether. Let's go. The black card is revoked. Jimmy, you're in the pink program. All right? You guys have a federal seal. You stood on it. And a lot of brothers around y'all definitely went to the feds. Only difference is now, you guys all pink now. That's right. You're fake. You, Mano, all you niggas are fake. Hey, Jimmy, this who you guys are, bro. Right here. That's right. You guys are policeman. That's right. Fake-ass gangster rappers. Pink programming is for real. That's right. You going to be pink or you going to be a damn snitch. But this most of they fans. No, this most of they fans. I'm sorry. Right here. Let's go. Cam trying to take a Mar Wiggins spot. Jim Jones going at Nas. Do you see the fruit buckets from Harlem? There are two zesty men that are jealous of other men and they hate women. Can you get it? You got proof Cam don't like women. How many women Cameron had in 25 years? One named Juju, they said she had big feet. How many women Jim Jones have his whole career? One, Chrissy. Real Harlem players, they got mad chicks, bruh. Harlem players, they got a lot of women, bruh. So you niggas ain't gonna trick me. You guys are pink. It's out the closet, Cam. Cam, you like sausages. Jimmy, you like Nathan's. How we know that? You're always hating on men. You always hating on women. But the men you like, male strippers. Come on your platform, Cam. Why you ain't hate on the male stripper? Hey, Jimmy, why are you hating on Nas? I thought you hated Jay-Z. Hey, Jimmy, I never in my life heard niggas that get money from niggas they had beef with. That's you and Fat Joe. Nobody in New York with New York blood in their system will ever take money from a nigga they had beef with. Who does that, bro? A fake-ass rapper, that's who. So, when you understand they're not fucking real, it is not a real bone in their body. We just kept giving them clout and respect because they had real people with them. They're not real. You have no proof of Jimmy knocking nobody out. You have no proof of Cameron smacking nobody. You still don't get they fucking punks, and they made y'all all punks. That's what happened. They're punks that talk, but they're really washed up rappers. You asked me this question. Why Jewels ain't got no fucking teeth? And why, if we put the whole Dipset together, they're about 240 million lesser than Drake. Still. We can take Jimmy, Cam, Mace, Mano. We can take the whole New York City, put them together, and they won't even top Travis Scott's. Because it's the truth. What Idi Amin say on that song? Huh? What they say? Where the Tupac fans at? What he say? If you ain't in this rap game for the motherfucking cash, man, then tell me what the fuck is your purpose. That's right. The rap game is about that money. That's all it ever been about. So when you're a rapper and you ain't making no money, you are nobody. This game always been about the money, the woman, and the clout. Period. Now, whatever else you do behind that, that's on you. But the rap game been about that money, them deals. This album sell, I get a new deal. Each album do good, I get new deal, I get new payout, I get new money. It always been that. So why they losing? Because they not making no music, y'all. The music keeps you living, y'all. And guess what? Real music ain't based on no age. Because music is music. But you're going to see, it's been 20 years, you have proof that these Negroes can't make music without dissing somebody, y'all. I told you, that's a New York thing. Niggas think you got to diss somebody to make you look good. No, make it like a punk. You dissing somebody to make you look good don't work. That's a sissy move, guys. Sorry. That's an old school sissy move. That's an old school sissy move from Jay-Z time. You know, Jay-Z from the era, when he go back, he go tell a bitch everything you did behind your back because he one of them bitches. I know bitch niggas, man, all right? He's one of them guys. He gonna go talk to the girl and say all the shit while she fuck with you. He gonna tell every fucking thing so he can hit that ass. He's a bitch, but he raised bitches. You forgot? Jay-Z didn't have no kids till 40 because the rappers was his fucking kids. That's why. All right? So when he was done with them, then he had his children. But always know that they still his fucking kids. That's right. What else you gonna see? Without their fathers, somehow they look real small. Hey Cam and Jimmy, you want to do a rap challenge? Let's see who get the freshest now, nigga. Let's see who get the freshest now, bro. And I had to sell out. I had to sell no drug. I ain't do a lot of shit. Y'all did a whole lot. Somehow y'all ain't got nothing. Hey Jimmy, you got any titles, deeds, anything? Anything? No, nigga, you still go to jewelers and borrow jewelry on insurance. Stop it, bro. What you gonna see? Since those two dads left, they've been fucking broke, y'all. Everybody is their kids. I told you last year was gonna happen. I said, watch. I said, family, just keep watching. They all gonna sink. They all are finished because they're not getting no more money. Jay-Z gone, Diddy gone, the chess writers gone in the office, L.A. Reid, Arista Records, on the face. They fucking gone, y'all. They have nothing but their name, YouTube, and their fans. Other than that, they have shit. They also got Instagram. Yes. Because the real men that like them, they watch them on the gram. Yeah. That's their real fan base. fatjoe built the shit up off the gram, and Jimmy. They kept all New Yorkers in pocket off that gram. Because New Yorkers were the main ones brainwashed by the gram. And they were the last ones to come on YouTube. I know the whole shit. That's right. Y'all came on YouTube and fucked it up. Y'all came to YouTube with y'all Instagram shit. That's right. Instagram teaches men how to suck off men and hit like buttons all day. So men was hitting like buttons, but it wasn't no music coming out. No music. I thought it was about rap. No music, which means they like people. So you're going to see. Everybody got behind fatjoe, jimjones, all these same people I spoke about 3 years ago. Now everybody want to see. And nah, man, shut up. I don't want to hear nothing now. But this is what you're going to see. Somehow, they still fucking with Nas. Trying to create a trending topic of dissing Nas. I'm going somewhere with it, y'all. I've been starting you out. I'm about to show you Jimjones is not black. He been finessing the black community, mainly New York City. He finessed the fuck out of New York. But then again, New York is a home of the mutts now. Yes, it is. Fucking mutts. That's right. Knockoffs. Huh? Knockoffs. You ever see the man get out of penitentiary, do so much smiling? That's Mano. That's right. How many women you seen Mano with? He was in the pen. How long he been home? How many women he been with? Let's go, y'all. I stalled you out enough. Let's go. Joseph Guillermo Jones. That is his name. Joseph Guillermo II. That's his real name. Jones is fake. Now, y'all, how you been around all this time, but I'm going to salute Jimmy. Did Jimmy go out his way to say he ain't from Harlem, he from the Bronx? But like I said, my family, father's side, Harlem. Going to Harlem as a kid. Grandmother owned building. Brownstone in Harlem. Facts. Jimmy's from the Bronx. It is a difference. So today you're going to look at the Bronx. There was a lot of prostitution in the Bronx. A lot of drugs. The Bronx, I told y'all before, the rich white people from Manhattan used to have a lot of prostitutes in the Bronx. A lot of people in the Bronx are kids of prostitutes. Kids of drug heads from the 70s, bro. It's a fact. The most well-fed people in New York City come from the Bronx, y'all. It's a fact because they made the Bronx be the toilet bowl of New York. They did it on purpose. They made that shit be the filth. Anybody raising that filth that didn't change their ways, they're going to stay filthy. It's a reason for that. Yeah, you're going to get some New York history. But first, you're going to see Jimmy real father. Let's go. That's Jim Jones' father, y'all. Told you they ain't black. He did not come out of black dick. Sorry, guys. He did not come out of black nutsack. He's a fucking mutt. Why? I'm going to say that man busted out his mother. I'm going to say Jimmy's mom was a prostitute. That's what I'm going to assume. Most of you fucking mutts are sons of prostitutes, bro. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you because you won't shut up. Jim Jones' father, y'all, he's not black. Guess who got tricked? Once again, fatjoe ain't black. Jim Jones ain't black. That's his goddamn father, guys. You see the nose? Guess what? His skin gonna fold up just like him. Huh? I told y'all. But you don't want to listen, right? This ain't no hate, bro. The question is, can you now see why that white man keep hating on Jimmy? Can you now see when you got a certain blood, hating on somebody black ain't no issue? It's fun. Fat Joe, Jimmy, see that? Cardi B, when she get mad and say you bald head bitches, she ain't black, that's why. But see, I didn't get this decade. They were signing all these foreigners, giving them all that money, and they were playing in people's face and disrespecting people. And won't stop neither. That's Jim Jones' father, guys. So you guys on here passing paperwork, Jim Jones real, he ain't real, yo, bro, son, he real, son. Shut the fuck up. Break down his father to me. What the fuck is he? Ain't no black in him. Ain't no such thing as being a real blood when your daddy white, nigga. Ain't no such thing as that. Y'all fought that shit. But maybe Jim Jones, he really joined blood. He loved blood because he like to see blacks die and go to jail. Maybe he love that shit. Did Jimmy ever spend a week in jail? I don't think so. Yo, bro, you mean to tell me I ain't from Manhattan? I've been in the Tombs at least 2 weeks, bro. I've been in there 2 weeks. You mean he ain't never been in the Tombs? Not once? Fucking clowns, man. No, they destroyed New York. Anybody today you want to know? I'm gonna tell you who destroyed New York. Jay-Z, Jim Jones, Cameron, Fat Joe, Ja Rule. I'm gonna put it on them niggas. They the biggest clowns. All right? Busta Rhymes always was a rapper. Busta Rhymes always stayed in a rapper mode. That's why I ain't gonna diss Busta Rhymes. He a real rapper. Anybody a real rapper, I will not disrespect them. I only disrespect the ones that sold me that gangster shit. Please get it through your head. The only people I troll on this channel is the Negroes that sold me that gangster shit. They the ones gonna get all these baby all pink dildo jokes because they the most embarrassing. And they the most liars. And they the fakest. And they the bitches. And it's a fact they can't fight. Mano, he put hands on Young Bird. Young Bird, that be with Ray J. He trying to run on him like he was a goon. I knew he was a punk since back then. He trying to run. Hey, family. Y'all, LA, y'all know what's up. He tried to punk Young Bird, y'all. A grown-ass nigga out of penitentiary that ain't got no bitches. He want to hate on Young Bird because Young Bird had them nice ladies. See, the difference is most of them are bisexual. They not. They not. That's the problem. You're going to see. A lot of them get a lot of women, but somehow a lot of them don't. If you really notice, most of the New York rappers, they don't get a lot of women. You still ain't get there yet. That's why you still get Mandisa, Yandy. The New York rappers get the least bitches. Huh? And they don't get the baddest bitches neither. You didn't notice that yet, bro. Come on, bro. You didn't notice that New York rappers don't get the baddest bitches yet? Still didn't get it. No, man. Niggas clowns, bro. You didn't get when Jimmy get dressed up, he get dressed up for his male fans. When Cam get dressed up, it's for the men, bro. Y'all kept it was a joke, right? No, this was Jimmy down with right here. See that? I'm gonna keep showing y'all because they won't shut up. That's who they are. Now, smart niggas, go find out who his daddy is. Go find out who his dad is. Oh my God, man. Bros, you're a fucking disgrace, fool. Harlem, you're a fucking disgrace. Did I not tell you Harlem was made by the Dutch? Harlem ain't black anyway. It's fake. Your whole life you've been getting pranked. Fake ass gangsters. Meanwhile, y'all letting Jimmy diss Nas. Nas' father black, nigga. Nas' father official. Nas ain't had to go through what they went through because Nas' father blessed him in. Nas' father made sure he was straight. Another reason why they hate Nas, he didn't have to do what they did, y'all. He was already blessed in as a golden child. They forget his father was industry first. His father was a somebody. His father made sure his son was good. That's why Nas knew the industry more than all of them. You never heard Nas complain about getting jerked. You never heard none of that shit. But when you understand that Nas and Khalees and Jay-Z was manipulating Pharrell and Pharrell manipulate Khalees and they go against Nas together. Other than that Khalees shit, y'all know Nas' record was flawless. Stop it. He don't fuck with them punks. Another thing about Nas, I never met him, but I got homies that chill with him for real to the point where they chill with them a whole day. Through some other guy came back with the pictures. Nas a real dude, bro. That's what I know about him. He's a real dude. Because it was a time, I know this for a fact, when Nas was a rapper in the prime, he was still on the block. He was chilling with people because Nas used to be in VA2, Newport News with LES. Huh? I know about Nas, man. I know about Quan from Hampton. All right? When Nas signed that guy named Quan, it's for real. Nas was hands-on with the shit, y'all. Nas will go out by himself. Him and LES, whatever. Nas is real, y'all. He been real. I'm not going to take nothing from him. Because I know people that know the man and was around the man ain't showed him love on some real shit. In his prime, he ain't no bitch. It's just that if Nas don't rock with you, he don't rock with you. He ain't fake. He don't do that smile on your face shit. That's them. They fucking haters, y'all. They hated on hip-hop. So don't get mad at me because I say hip-hop dead. They the ones that killed it. They didn't want Nas to rap. They didn't want all our favorite rappers from New York, they didn't want them to rap. So when I keep saying it's no coincidence, all my favorite rappers dead, it's not a coincidence. But the niggas that's around, what you won't get, they can't fucking rap and they ain't fucking black. I think Jay-Z African to this day. They not black, guys. They fucking hip-hop mutts. Because I think to get a hip-hop deal, you might can't be black American for real. That's what I start to think, bro. All right? So, who the most sorry? Harlem was portrayed to be the richest to me. Well, why the fuck they the brokest now? I guess that was a lie, right? I guess so. They sold Harlem. See, y'all, they kept taking parts of New York, packaging it, and selling it. That's all they were doing. He gonna take the Bronx, package that. I'm the Bronx now. I'm getting this Bronx. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take Brooklyn, run with that. They gonna take Harlem, run with that. They was taking our cities, running with that shit, bro. It was never us. Does Fat Joe not look like a Russian? He is not European. All right? Pardon me. He's from Eurasia. He is Asian mixed with Russian. That's what the fuck he is. He's not Italian. He is not Irish, Scottish, none of that shit. He ain't got none of that in him. He is fucking Russian, y'all. You don't get it yet, do you? I done showed you Fat Joe on every occasion, not one time. Why the fuck does he always have rosy cheeks? But I told all you Puerto Ricans, smack yourself. Because that was the proof you guys didn't know the fuck you was. Man, they've been pranking everybody. They've been pranking us, guys. Pranking us. You're going to think he's black. He's not. You're going to think he's Puerto Rican. He's not. You thought French was Puerto Rican. He's Arab. He's Arab. No, New York, you're a joke. Fat Joe's a fucking white man from Russia. That's it. Still ain't get no fucking proof. Fat Joe defends Jay-Z and Roc Nation amidst halftime show controversy. I'm showing you he worked for Jay-Z. That's why he's taking up for him. But I still need you to tell me. Look at Jimmy's dad, y'all. That's Jimmy's father. Can you now see the concept? Maybe Jimmy's dad was a rich white man screwing Mama Jones, bust that nut of her ass, leave her in the Bronx. That's what they was doing back then. It was a lot of hanky-panky in the 70s, and them broke blacks in the Bronx had to fucking suck for money. They did, bruh. They just did. They did. That's how fucking poor it was. So a lot of these kids are kids of prostitutes. He looked like a fucking John that was riding on the goddamn highway back then, scooping his mother up. All right, that's about it. That's his fucking dad, y'all. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe it? He sold him all that blood shit. Now can you finally get when I told you anybody could be black? All you got to do is study black history, study black history, watch all the black TV shows, watch all the black movies, listen to all the black music. After that, you're black. And get a black haircut and dress black. You're black. You didn't know that anybody could be black, guys. Here's another one. That's why I kept telling you I'm not black. I'm not black, guys. Sorry. I already told you already. Black means anybody. Black means a motherfucker just throwing some shit. I'm black. That's what it means. No. I talk that bloodline shit. He is a fucking whatever. I don't want to disrespect. See that? He's not black, y'all. That's his father. His daddy. He's dissing Nas. Nas' father black, bitch. No, you're a fucking redneck, nigga. That's what you is. You's a clown, Jimmy. You gonna get yours too, Jimmy. You gonna get yours too, bro. Actually, you're gonna suffer just being broke. We all gonna fucking laugh at you, bro. That's what we gonna do to Jimmy. All right? Meanwhile, Jay-Z laughing at all y'all. Now look, y'all. Remember I showed you? Look, let me show you how Jay-Z was scared. Now, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Remember I said yesterday he was scared, right? He ain't had a vest on. See his breast? He had a vest on. Remember I told you that? He came back outside with the vest on, and he tried to take that picture to make it look official because he ain't want them to have him looking scared. So he was scared at first, but I'm going to show you. He switched the split up. Check this out. See right here? You're going to see he put a vest on right here. For those who know, look at his arm, look at his shoulder, and look at his chest now. You're going to see he got a vest on. He came back out to sign that autograph. See what I'm saying? See, he came back out to put it on. See it right there, right? Look at his shoulder. Look at his whole side of his body. He got a vest on. But at first he didn't. That's why he was fucking scared. So being that he knew they filmed him, he didn't expect it. He didn't want to just go out with that scared shit. So he went and put his vest on, came back down and signed the autograph. But that nigga scared, bro. He's in Paris, scared as fuck. That's right. Meanwhile, it's smoke in Europe. They might be stuck in Paris because that shit might not be of no fly zone. It's war over there. You get it? So now let me show you. See? Faking like he happy. Nigga ain't happy. But also no, he's doing this the same exact time Fat Joe is in America falling. Trending on the internet, his ass went to Paris to do a show, y'all. But it was fake. I'm telling you, it's military shit. He went to Paris to do the show, then sent Jimmy at Nas, then sent Pusha T at Travis Scott. See what I'm saying? Even though they punk ass was at the Kardashian house, and no goddamn well Travis is cool with the Kardashian, his family, he still tried to send somebody at Travis. That's what they did, y'all. How we know that? Bun B should have never opened his mouth. So when Bun B opened his mouth, that's what let me know. When Bun B said, Travis, you need to respond. Bro, why are you trying to make that man respond, Bun B? Why? No, because Jay-Z told you to, nigga. Y'all trying to get some shit popping. Ain't no smoke screen this summer, y'all. All y'all niggas going down. Travis Scott don't bother nobody. His wife winning. He doing better than all y'all put together. But y'all hating. Pusha T, he's not going to beef with you, bro. That's the proof. Jay-Z got them on the string, y'all. You got all your proof now. All right? So, you got your proof on Jim Jones ain't black. Let's go. See Fat Joe? That's who Fat Joe is, y'all. So now I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to take y'all to New York history so you're going to learn something out of today. A lot of y'all not from New York. A lot of y'all is told a lot. A lot of people from New York ain't even from New York. A lot of people from New York don't even know about New York. But now I'm going to show you about this shit called the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, New York. What's the home of hip hop? The Bronx. Well, then you'll see why everything dirty is put in hip hop. That's why you'll see to this day, hip hop is accused of being the most dirtiest culture. Where's it from? The Bronx. Well, give me one thing good came out the Bronx. It was hip-hop, but other than hip-hop, what came good out the Bronx? All right, then. Who made all that money up the Bronx? I'm from the Bronx, New York. Shit happens. But the browner. You see him right there. White man. No, sorry, Russian man. Now I'm going to stop fucking playing with y'all. This is the Bronx. Get your shit together, y'all. New York history. That's what the fuck they come from. And I'm not trying to diss nobody, but I got to let y'all know what the fuck it is. See, you've been getting a lot of New York from certain perspectives. I'm going to tell you the whole New York. Because it's all history. It's all finished. That is the fucking Bronx. So any nigga that's in their 50s, 40s, that's what they come from. For the most of them, that's what they come from. Either that or the projects. And this ain't got nothing to do with no projects. I want y'all to see it's a fucking difference in this New York shit. It's a fucking difference. See, niggas from the Bronx, to this day, they do anything for money, bro. Niggas from the Bronx, they the main ones that hate each other. They the main ones be with that killing shit. They the main ones proud to destroy niggas because they come from shit. If your people didn't own shit in New York, you a fucking mutt or you grew up a fucking bum. You know what that means? A lot of y'all need to shut the fuck up because I'm going to show you today. You come from dirt, bro. You come from shit. Y'all ain't going to keep repping my city. It ain't just my city. It's your city too, fool. But the thing is, the biggest clowns is New York. So when Jimmy say from the Bronx, here we from. Now picture his mother selling her ass on that block and picture that white man pulling up, giving her ass $50 and some fucking milk. Picture that one, Jock. Picture that one, guys. That's right. I know New York history. How did your mother meet him? Don't tell me shit. You niggas come from fucking dirt, bro. Straight up. Broken promises. The big you took away from. You'll see everything from the Bronx. Somehow they don't win. Somehow they'll make it, but then they'll fucking fall off. Because they come from dirt. They don't respect humans. They don't respect men, women, or kids. Then they come with this shit with the filthiest mouth. Ain't they the ones talk the most shit? But they come from fucking dirt, bruh. New York got a lot of projects. Projects are cleaner than the Bronx. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, Cypress might be a bad project, but that shit cleaner than the Bronx. Yes, it is. Linden Projects, cleaner than the Bronx. Yes, it is. Pink House, cleaner than the Bronx. Yes, it is. Don't ever, know why I say that, y'all? They dissed Brooklyn so long, put so much dirt on Brooklyn, but they were all lies. Brooklyn is not the grimiest. Brooklyn is the most loyal, nigga. Brooklyn is the realest because the most loyal. Well, if I'm still cool with everybody in my neighborhood I grew up with, what does that tell you? I don't have beef with nobody I grew up with to this day because we stick together. Loyalty. That's a Brooklyn thing. I don't know about nowhere else. One thing I know about the Bronx, them niggas ain't loyal because they hoes. All right? So let's go. Giving you your history. Now I'm going to speed it up for you. Let me show you. A lot of y'all don't know no better. I think that's the Bronx. Now let me show you Brooklyn. All right? See the difference? Quincy Street, Bed-Stuy. That's the block my mom used to play on. My mom and her friends, they from Quincy Street. See the difference in the Bronx? In Brooklyn? See the difference? It's a fucking difference. Brooklyn, family structure. Bed-Stuy, not based on dirty projects. Brooklyn, based on hard-working New Yorkers. Let me give you the real history. Hard-working New Yorkers. This shit based on welfare system. They raise niggas to be bums on welfare. They raise people to be something. Whether you go the wrong way, that's on you. But in Brooklyn, you're going to be raised right. If not by your household, by your fucking neighbors. These are facts. I can go to Brownsville, the most dirtiest hood. You going to say Brownsville dirty. You going to say Brownsville this and that. But I go to Brownsville and show you the most respectable people. I'll show you the most black with dignity. And I'll show you people that love each other. That's Brooklyn, nigga. So when Biggie says spread love the Brooklyn way, which y'all don't get, you only get love from Brooklyn when you down with Brooklyn. See, if the hood love you in Brooklyn, you're going to have a lot of love. But see, the thing about Brooklyn, we don't like fake people. We don't like snakes, double crosses, and bums. We don't like their ass. That's how we roll, fool. You get it? What I got, he got. In Brooklyn, we don't hate on each other. And if we hate, it's gunfire. So we don't just bang on each other for no reason. That's that Bronx shit. All right? It's a fucking difference. It's a difference. When you're in Brooklyn, you grow up on that stoop chilling, you can have fun. They be playing, riding bikes on the block, eating candy, all that of shit going on. Look at the Bronx. That's just one shit. We go on the 70s. Nigga, these pictures are from the 70s when you niggas was born. I know what I'm doing. That's right. See Brooklyn? See the stereotype? Brooklyn so dirty and bad, and Brooklyn niggas so grimy? A lie. A lie. A nigga from the Bronx couldn't even afford that shit. Their parents could never afford to stay on that block. Never. That's right. That's my mom block, guys. Same block my mom walked up and down Quincy Street. That style. New York. Get it? Now let me show you Queens. Difference. Jamaica, Queens. Well, this neighborhood where my grandmother lived at. This is the neighborhood I was at as a kid. Going Brooklyn, Queens. Brooklyn, Queens. Do you see the fucking difference when you from out of town? Now think about a broke nigga from Marcy Projects. You know what Marcy Projects is? One of the dirtiest projects in Brooklyn. That shit by a fucking bridge, dirty as fuck. That's where he from. That's right. His parents don't come from shit. See that? That's Queens. Look at the Bronx. Look at Queens. Look at Brooklyn. We're going to leave it at that. I'm showing you this to say, New York ain't the same, fool. Don't ever in your life think all New York is the same. Never that. But I can show you them Bronx niggas the same. See Fat Joe? Huh? Who that big YouTuber kept talking about? Huh? Who the nigga on the internet talking the most shit? Who the niggas with the most YouTube channels that claim they was a somebody? The Bronx niggas. Who the main ones proud of rap? The Bronx niggas. But they're YouTubers now, right? Okay then. Look to me like somebody's the most failures from New York. That's right. Look to me like niggas still can't get it right. That's right. Look like they the niggas do anything for money. They the niggas do anything for jewelry. No, sir. My daddy had me with a chain on at about 8 years old. That's you dirty niggas. All right? I'm gonna let you know what it is. Why? Nas from Queens. He's not a dirty nigga. You know why I say that? You're gonna see how Nas moves. He moves with elegance. He just be chilling. But you're gonna see somehow these dirty niggas from the Bronx just keep fucking with Nas. Dirty niggas from Marcy, dirty niggas from the Bronx. They just keep fucking with Nas for no reason. You feel me? No reason at all. So let's go. I'm going in for a reason. Niggas gonna learn to shut up. This Jim Jones. Look to me like your mom was a prostitute in the Bronx, bro. That's what it look like to me. You too. You mixed breed too. You a fucking mutt. All y'all mutts. All right? All y'all fucking system babies. You a welfare baby too, Jay-Z. Stop. No. I'm from the real New York. Free people that work hard, pay taxes, bro. Y'all welfare babies, bro. System babies. Fuck out of here. It's a reason for that shit. When I was telling y'all about being proud to be from this country, and I was talking about if your people own shit, nigga, you's American. That's right. You think I'm going to let my grandmother bust their ass to get shit, and then I'm going to just shit on their legacy? No, you do that because you won't come from shit. That's why. Ha ha. When you come from this, hell no, you don't want to remember this shit. Hell no. When you come from that, you go to sleep at night, still have nightmares to this day. Broken promises. You look at a picture of the Bronx, 1976. That's why I made sure I went to the 70s where most of these niggas were born at. So you'll see where the fuck they come from. That's where Jimmy come from. Jimmy say from the Bronx. He born what? Let me prove it for you. Let me prove it to you. His name, Jimmy born what? July 15th, 1976. Joseph Guillermo. So I made sure I pulled up a picture from the Bronx from 1976 to show you where Jimmy comes from. That's 1976, guys. You know what's going on right back then? A lot of fucking and sucking in them bandos, smoking drugs, dope heads. Yep. Bronx was the part of New York City sanctioned for all the dirty trash to be at. And that's where they were taking all the kids at. Thank you, Judith. So when I'm telling you to this day, this mental experiment, all the people that was raised in the 70s and they old now, they're fucking weirdos, loon balls, and they sick in the head. A lot of them are. That's right. A lot of them are, y'all. I'm not playing with you. Now let's look at Jimmy to show you he's from the Bronx. You're going to see it clear as day. Look at the Bronx. Now, you heard about Jenny from the Bronx? Now look at Jimmy from the Bronx. See it? All right then. Nigga so dirty, you can't even see him on camera. You mean to tell me he was a rapper? No, he's a fallen rapper. Ocho like, is that Jim Jones? He like, damn, man, Jim fell off bad. Ocho saying that shit in his head, y'all. Damn, Jim fell off bad, man. Might need to let him hold some money, man. This ain't looking right, man. What the fuck? Damn, man. You from my generation, too? Damn. You see Ocho, man? Jimmy was embarrassed to be on the camera, y'all. That's how fucking dumb. That nigga probably was in a goddamn Hyundai. That nigga he couldn't show the Aston Martin stars. He couldn't show you plush leather seats with the sunroof. That nigga was in a dark hiding. He's broke. He's fucking broke, y'all. All right? Because you could be from the Bronx, but what they don't tell you, just because you're from the Bronx, guess what their weakness is? They don't know how to stack a lot of money. They don't know how to keep money. Only the real ones do. Only the real ones do. You know what I'm saying? The real ones. Only the real ones. Shout out to my real Bronx people, man. Real talk. Number love, man. These clowns, they gotta go. Y'all ain't get rid of them. So y'all ain't get rid of them. Don't get mad at me, bro. Don't get mad at me because I exposed Jimmy got a white daddy. You ain't want to expose him, right? Don't get mad at me. Y'all want to let these niggas keep rapping, but you going to take it with them then. You going to get it too. Fuck it. Nobody going to say nothing. I ain't the bad guy. Yeah, I know this shit was fake. They've been doing fake ass shit. When I tell you they all broke, let's go. Told you they broke. Everybody's on it now. You see how I've been telling y'all they all finished? I guess the wave's starting to wave now. Everybody's starting to get hip now, y'all. Now everybody's talking about how broke they are. Bingo. The fall of black entertainment. Mainly the rap department. Broke. Told you, man. Everybody's on it now. What am I showing you? Everybody covering the fall of rap. And you're going to see. People like me, I set it off. We talking about the fall of rap. Then you got to have for people trying to keep it going. But it's not going to work. See the views? All right, then. J Diggs, 159K one day. Broke. T-Pain broke. Sean Kingston broke. And you remember every one of them had a hit song. You remember all of them had a hit song on the radio. They had the hit song in America. Look, y'all, truth is, Jay-Z made T-Pain broke. That's why I keep saying, y'all don't get certain shit. Y'all all been on Jay-Z nuts so bad, y'all. Y'all been teaming up with him. He been doing people wrong. Ask another question. What did T-Pain do for Jay-Z to diss him, y'all? T-Pain never bothered nobody, y'all. T-Pain made music. But when you understand that Jay-Z is a fucking bitch, and when T-Pain was winning, he had those ladies liking his shit. I'm going to buy you a drink. He had a lot of shit with Chris Brown. Basically, I didn't rock with T-Pain, but I can say this. All of his features were fucking hits. Him and Chris Brown. I'm not going to take that away from T-Pain. He made music, y'all. I judge them on music. You judge them if they're real or not. You love them because they're from your city. I just base them on music. To this day, I will still listen to certain music. I don't worship men. What he did to T-Pain was wrong because T-Pain was coming with a new sound of hip-hop, not hip-hop, a new sound of music. Even though they got rid of him, everybody stole his shit after that. T-Pain was going platinum. T-Pain was favorite. He was winning, y'all. He's a cool dude. You're going to see Jay-Z was hating on that nigga. Death to auto-tunes. Okay, you killed auto-tune, Jay-Z. What else you give us? So I'm going to keep showing you. Anybody that brought you something new to the table, they killed their ass off. Why? Record sales. Influence. But you still can get to your head that Jay-Z really wasn't fucking winning since Nas eated his ass. T-Pain came out in 2005. I know this like clockwork. You're going to see everybody that made it big since Jay-Z changed clothes. Every single person that topped him, as far as with the fans, made good music, people liked them, they all would disappear. Especially if they didn't have the right backing. See, the thing with Baby and Lil Wayne, they couldn't do on Lil Wayne because he had the backing. If you ain't had a backing, they going to be done with you. Jay-Z did it to T-Pain, y'all. He ruined his life for no reason at all, y'all. He was just a fucking hater. Anybody Jay-Z caught Beyonce listening to, he want their career over with. Young Thug to quit rap for streaming. Huh? Let's say it again. Thank you, Linnell. Young Thug to quit rap for streaming. Holler me in the chat, y'all. What did I say? Did I not say in the last day all these niggas gonna be streamers and podcasters and YouTubers? Here's the proof, y'all. I don't want to keep saying what I said already. I'm sick of this shit, y'all. I can't help you in the world nobody believe, man. Another one. Did I show you Young Thug was broke? Ben show you was broke. Broke. In a rap game, 4 million is broke. In a rap game, when you had 100 million, 20 million, 30 million, you had 50 million, you had 35 million. When you got 4 million, 2 million, you fucking broke, man. All right, it's that simple. If your mama said she want a new house, 4 million, you can't buy you a new house or your mama a new house. You can't do both. You can't say, I'm about to get the new Bentley and buy a house. You can't do that. So in their world, they're broke. Young Thug want to be a streamer. Who else said that? Boosie Badass. Why? They see cassie eating, which I don't get, niggas. Y'all got paid off gangster. Now they getting paid off being nerds. The nerds are winning. I told you already. Revenge of the nerds, the gamers. Get it? They winning. Y'all number whores. Y'all money whores. Y'all not creators. Y'all followers. So instead of them saying, let's try some new shit, I'm going to be a streamer. No, bro, that's called you fell off. It's called you fell the fuck off, Young Thug. Then again, everybody was claiming that blood shit. Somehow they fucking broke now, ain't they? Everybody was claiming blood, but somehow they just a broke blood now, ain't they? Of course they are. That's right, because they stayed in that shit too long. Told you, anybody believe that street shit, you're going to be so fucking broke. Yes, you are. Don't you see the rappers going broke? When the rappers going broke, that means you next. Guess who else going broke doing dumb shit? Kodak Black. Prove he going broke too. Kodak Black spotted picking his nose and wiping the boogers on a woman head in the club. Why? They don't like women. Around here, did the pink program last year. Ben showed you Kodak Black was pink. I showed you already. Every gangster rap in your face that you love to this day, from him to Boosie to Can, all of them are fucking pink. Proved it already. Proved it already. Did we not, family? Yes, we did. I told you I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to sit back and laugh at all you niggas. That's right. They thought fruity just meant fruity sex. No. What man will rub a booger in a woman's head? Obviously, he don't like women, huh? Okay, then. No, Kodak. You supposed to be being nice to the woman trying to get you some head. You want to put boogers on the head. Hey, Kodak, you ever put boogers on a man's head? No, bro. Y'all still promoting this trash woman stuff. But y'all won't come out and admit y'all like pickles, bro. At least do that. I respect y'all if y'all say, fuck bitches. I like men. If you said that, bro, I respect you. But y'all won't say that. So that's why I just look at y'all as disease spreaders and bitches. That's right. That's right. It take a man to come out that closet, bro. A real man come out that closet. That's a real man. ESPN cut to commercial while Stephen A. Smith. When I tell you the black embarrassment, guess what happened at the finals? Yo, y'all, help me out, fam. I swear to God. The finals was so trash, I went to sleep. I don't know who won that shit. I don't. Can somebody please tell me who won the finals? I assumed it was going to be OKC because in my mind I was going to bet on them. Who won the finals? That's how lame the NBA is. But then guess what else? The NBA was so lame, they tired of Stephen A. They say Stephen A. was talking. They went to commercial in the middle of his fucking, they cut his shit, y'all. He talking, they cut his shit, went to commercial. Everybody been complaining how Stephen A. been whacked as fuck with the finals. Hold up. Who won, y'all? OKC. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was going to bet with them too, y'all. I knew they was going to win. I knew it. Before they even started, I knew it was going to win because it was time for that organization to win. Also, it's a smack in the face to Kevin Durant and Westbrook and Harden. Yup. To show you, you three niggas left OKC to get y'all career going, right? I told you they was going to win in the end. They said, you niggas, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Westbrook, y'all always on the LeBron shit, chasing rings, money. Now look at you. Westbrook, you ain't got shit. Harden, you ain't got shit. Durant, you roll Golden State. So OKC had to show we win without your ass. Didn't think OKC because they got Shea Gilgeous because of dumbass Paul George. So when I kept telling you, it's the blacks in the NBA that ruined the shit, I told you it's payback on the blacks because they were doing too much, leaving teams. I want to be traded. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. Bitching. George Floyd, all this bullshit. They say, get the fucking niggas out of here. Get them out of here. We will now only sign foreigners. And that's what they did. So the owners of OKC are the ones that drafted KD in them. So that was their payback. Saying, fuck y'all, we didn't need y'all anyway. This nice young man for Canada helped us win, and that's what happened. When I told you it was a black embarrassment, I was telling y'all it's all together with the sports. I've been telling y'all this for so long, but y'all still don't get it. Yo, y'all never thought that these people would be fucking done with you. You never thought that, but it's the truth. I'm going to say what I forgot to say the other day, y'all. Maybe you'll get it clear. The same way they destroyed disco, the same way they're destroying rap music. If you know anything about your history, family, they destroyed disco in one day. When they put them records in that baseball field and trashed them shits, the next day, disco was dead. You just didn't think it was going to happen to rap, but you still don't want to respect rap come from disco. So when I tell you they killing rap, this is nothing but disco being killed twice. Proved everything I said already. If disco disappeared, y'all, why some of y'all think this rap shit ain't going to disappear? Why y'all don't get that shit in y'all fucking head? That's what you watching, y'all. You're watching the end of an era. Not only the end of an era, the end of a culture. The end of a people who believe in this culture. Well, I tell you this. If you call yourself down this culture, it's the end for you. If you're not with the culture, live your fucking life. That's where this shit is at now. Ain't no ifs, ands about it. I'm just telling you the perspective, y'all. I don't write the book. I don't make the law. I just tell you what it is. All right? So, the end of an era, this is what you got. So, anybody that feels a certain way, you got to give me proof on why it's not over. You got to give me proof and reasons. And you got to back what you're talking about up. You got to show them proof. You ain't going to be able to do it, y'all. You're just not. All right? That's why the whole Diddy trial was to teach us that these rappers are liars. They're not tough for real. They mostly deal with sexual shit. And they mostly do punk shit. That's what this whole shit is about, y'all. When I said it was a revelation, that's what the fuck it was. When I said that Fat Joe and all them should fucking run, they should have ran. If Fat Joe would have ran last year, he wouldn't have been in no trouble. They ain't listen to me. They worry about trying to shut my channel down, all this extra shit. I try to save all y'all dummies. Guess what? You ain't gonna get no safety now. See Jim Jones? All right then. Now think about how many black boys died over Jim Jones, y'all. Think about how many black boys went to jail over Jim Jones. You think Jim Jones care about that? Fucking punk. That's right. He's a fucking agent, guys. All of them are. All of them are. Well, they were anyway. They're not no more. They were. They have no use for them no more. 47 has no use for them. All right? Now let me show you these fake-ass YouTubers. Ja Rule having a field day. See that? Who the hell is Suka Boy? 371 views. 371 21 hours ago. I just wanted to show y'all how it is a mass production of content creators in the black entertainment section. The plan is to put out so much garbage content that this algorithm will be so crowded that nobody videos will move or they won't move like they're supposed to. It is an oversaturation of this hip-hop thing. It is also an underground attack against it. Just know ain't no finances left. So that's why every single day a rock is being chipped away from this foundation called hip-hop. All right? There's no such thing if the two pillars are gone. That's why I use these sayings like, you're just chasing smoke. It's not coming back. You have nothing else. Once I saw Jim Jones on a platform with Shannon Sharp, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, they're all washed up. Only one I still got respect for to a degree is Ocho. But Ocho, if he don't start his own show soon, he's going to lose all his respect. Ocho, you're not winning out of this one. Your man is so dirty, he's not escaping. Ocho, why are you still with a man got kicked off 2 channels? Why? Why are you still? Ocho, you can do your own YouTube show, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? When I saw a fucking washed up rapper talking to an ex-football player, they're talking about Nas. It's still some old shit from 20 years ago. And on top of that, Jimmy can't rap. Never was a rapper. Jimmy was a fake rapper and a fake gangster, bro. He was a fucking hype man. But see, I told you it's the punks. They got a lot of people killed, y'all, because these punks had real goons with them. And they were sicking their goons on people. But you see that this is black. This is all you got left, y'all. That's all you got left. Now let me show you the pedo behavior, like I said. You still didn't ask a question, why are they always going to Nickelodeon and Disney? Even though you got proof They make the nastiest raps. Who that? Machine Gun Kelly. Guess who turned them into that? Diddy. Who signed the Bad Boy Records? Machine Gun Kelly. Why nobody talk about him? I don't know. I guess because they racist. Machine Gun Kelly was down with Diddy too. He's the one turned him into that. He was a rapper. Now he's a punk rocker. Only thing about Machine Gun Kelly, he came out the closet. He's a bisexual man. He has nothing to hide or front about. He wears dresses. He does it all. He's bi. He's a rock and roller, punk rocker too. I'm going to show you. Justin Bieber got more women than these rappers. He's married. MGK, married. Somehow, they was with Diddy, but they got women. Somehow, everybody else been around Diddy. They don't got no woman and don't want no woman. Shannon ain't got no woman. Jimjones ain't got no woman. Not for real. Oh, yeah. Remember this? What did I say right here, y'all? I told you. For those who knew, I tell people shit. See, my channel was backwards. Other people wait for trending topics. I speak on shit, then it becomes a trending topic. So, when I first told you his ass is in jail, when I said Cleveland Brown is the fucking jail team, I said that it's the penitentiary of the NFL. They didn't believe me, bro. Or at least his son got drafted. At least his son still got drafted. I don't think I want to see no black man face for the rest of my life, man. I don't think I do. All right? I think I'm done with them niggas, man. Hey, if you real holler at me, other than that, shut up. I don't see your face. So I'm telling you, when I told them this was the prison of the NFL, they didn't believe me, y'all. So ask yourself, why he played for the Browns, his ass keep getting pulled over, representing a jailbird. Because that's a fucking jail team. When Odell Beckham, I told you that's the fucking loser team, man. When Odell Beckham got his ass kicked out the NFL, when he, no, let me correct it, got his ass kicked off the Giants. Why? He was a bitch hating on Eli Manning, but he didn't know New York power. He didn't know New York order. Nigga, you come to New York, you gonna shut the fuck up. This Eli Manning team. You can dye your hair, you can make all them fancy catches, but if you go against Eli Manning, that's your ass, bitch. So he went against Eli. What happened to his career after the Giants? He went to the Browns, right? Where he's at now? In a Diddy case. Told you. You go against New York, something gonna happen to you. How you doing, Odell? How those Chargers doing, bro? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pig or loser by the toe. The face of failure. It's a lot more left. I ain't get to do part one yet because they keep losing. I ain't get to do it yet. All right, let's go. Hip-hop disgrace. They're all broke. And they're going broke. Now let's look at these pedos. Dressed to impress. Ice Spice and Machine Gun Kelly. Wow, on orange carpet at Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards. Kids Choice Awards. Now think of Ice Spice raps. Think of all the shit she say. Then ask yourself, why is that bitch at Nickelodeon? Because they teaching your kids to be like Ice Spice. Your daughter gonna look up to her. That's what she gonna do. That's right. Your daughter gonna wear them coochie cutters. She gonna be showing that coochie early. That's right. They've been teaching these youngsters to suck dick early. Yes, they have. They've been inspiring them to put penis in their mouth so bad. Yes, they have. They've been inspiring them to bust that ass open and all. Only difference is they're minors. Told you they all your pedos. But nobody says nothing, so it just keeps going. Told you they all your pedos. Kids' choice. Are you stupid? What the fuck are they doing at a kids' event? Especially Ice Spice. Why Gabrielle Union always bringing their son there? Why they always doing it? Why they always go around Nickelodeon? Because they're inspiring future generations. The same way this generation, yeah, Generation Z, Generation Zero. I will be doing a special on y'all to prove to y'all how y'all were born and raised to be fucking zeros. Yup. Y'all were raised on Nickelodeon and Disney too, right? Yeah, Generation Z means Generation Zero. Y'all just didn't know that. Generation Zero means y'all gonna grow up to be nobodies. That's what it means. I'm gonna prove it later on too. Yeah, I'm gonna prove it. Generation Z means Generation Zero, nobodies. That's why they raised them to be nobodies. They raised them to look up. They taught them to look up to nobodies and then teach them shit. Nobodies, zeros. I'm gonna prove it all to you. So we always give an update on a clue we got over 6 months ago. Once again, I'm still gonna ask you again. Did this shit lie? Same question we always ask. Where the fuck is Aaron Hall at? Because when Aaron Hall was in this picture, people didn't get it. This picture came out before his ass had to run to Paris, before he got accused of touching on a minor, before she couldn't sell out, before she was trying to do a cowboy tour. All of this shit came out already. Cuba Gooding Jr., he been charged. All this shit came out to be the truth. So I show this to update y'all that they've been lying to the public, hiding, playing, finessing the internet, cheating, got every blogger, black outlet in pocket. And that's how they've been finessing y'all. They were supposed to fucking leave after the elections. I keep telling you this shit. Then if you don't believe me, you will see after the elections, all of their ass started getting in trouble or started getting bad news or started getting humiliated because they didn't want to leave. Why? I said the only reason why they did not leave is because they don't want the blacks to know they got ran out and they don't want to leave their influence. They do not want the people they brainwashed for 30 years to find out that they were all full of shit. That's all it is. I also said nobody else believes them. Nobody. Pick a race. Pick one. Pick a race. Pick a country. I'll prove it to you. Nobody fucks with them. Jay-Z know that. That's why you gotta go to Paris. Now, let me tell you something about Jay-Z. Did I not tell y'all in America they lost their clearance? Once I cracked the code, they was all government. And I found out once the press came in, when it was announced, he fired 5,000 agents. I also knew that meant undercover rappers, all of that, because any rapper is government property. A military person is government property. Don't mean they're a snitch, but the government owns their ass. So when you're a rapper like Jay-Z, you only be protected by the government, bro. Not police, not security guards. So I told y'all he was not good in this country. Here's the proof. I also told you he got his clearance taken. What did I say? They know they can't walk around America, for one. For two, if they ain't got a protection, they really can't walk around America. So I'm telling you, they're overseas because they lost their federal protection. If you think 47 was going to still protect them after all the shit they set out their mouth and did, then maybe you'll still figure it out why they catching all this fucking hell. And I'm going to say it again. It's the reason why his fucking house got destroyed in Malibu. He's fucking in Paris. Now I'm going to show you the other side of the coin of this trolling shit. He's in Paris, but Kanye's in New York. Trolling Jay-Z. Like I said, where you at, Jay? See, I'm playing peekaboo. Where you at, Jay? Jay know what this shit mean. You didn't get it yet, huh? Niggas in Paris, the album. Nope. Part 2 ain't come out. It's just you in Paris, Jay-Z. No. Kanye don't got to run in Paris, fool. He in New York. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Jay-Z in Paris. He in New York. But you ain't get it. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I told you, Kanye always tell you the truth. He just do it through action without words, y'all. He do it without words. He's a fucking master troll, bro. I know everything he fucking do, I get. No, he telling y'all to y'all face. I'm riding with Diddy now. Remember, hey, Jay-Z, it was you with Diddy first. Y'all niggas was the man before me. Remember, Jay? Jay, where the fuck you at? Why you ain't check on Diddy kids? Why you ain't show no love? So Kanye like, yo, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to see Diddy. I ain't ashamed. And I'm in New York. What's good? Where you at, Jimmy? Where you at, Mano? Where y'all niggas at, bro? That's what Kanye doing. What else Kanye show you his whole career? That man show you he love women. That man show you he love women. So, like I tell y'all, some of them you might want to say they buy two-way, but some of them, most of them ain't. They just one way. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'm just here to tell you the truth. That what? He been trolling the fuck out of Jay-Z. Why? Jay-Z's out the country. Now you see why Kanye put on that MAGA hat? He's not stupid. I want you to understand Kanye was just smarter than a lot of y'all. He's futuristic. Remember? He knew it was coming. He stayed out the way. That's right. Now he's in New York where Jay-Z at. He's out where he at, y'all? He's not on American soil. And now on top of that, Jay-Z was in Paris rapping his ass off, y'all. He don't even rap in America. He's in Paris rapping his ass off at 55 while Diddy in court. Because They're trying to make the out the country fans think they're still good. Yes, y'all, they're playing this big game. They know America know they ain't shit, so they're trying to go overseas to trick those people. But it ain't gonna work. All right? So Roc Nation. Let's look at Roc Nation. All right? Jimmy's Roc Nation. Look what he's doing. He's going against Nas for Jay-Z. Roc Nation, Jay-Z hated on T-Pain. He's broke. fatjoe was signing Roc Nation. He's broke. Ain't going to jail. Yep. Jimmy, another one. Once again, Cameron and them been broke since Def Jam deal. You ain't get that yet, neither. Nigga put out Killer Season. Them niggas been so underground. Koch Records. Y'all still didn't get. When the Hand of Def Jam was released for them, them niggas been ain't had shit no more. How long they got dropped from Def Jam? I think that was about 22 years ago, some shit. Niggas been finished. When you understand they both was lovers, then you'll get it clear. This is what they into. No, this is what they into. No, this is what they into. All right? Here's the proof. I could take Mano, Jimmy, Cameron, and Kanye had more bitches than all of them put together. It's that simple, guys. Guess who got the biggest mouth in rap and the least women? Who Pimp C got caught in that truck jerking off dildos? All right then. Nope. It's the New York rappers, the brokest and the sorriest. Also know in this game, the ones that are the brokest are the most hoes. That's why Jay-Z could buy their ass and put their ass to work. All right? Now you know why Jimmy lost his house? Can you now see why Jimjones lost his house? Because when you're from the fucking Bronx and you never knew about a house, you're not going to know how to keep a house neither, even when you get money. Did you know they knew a long time ago, you give a broke nigga money, they should always be broke? Well, that's the rap program. Period. Okay? Any more questions? I think we're going to close out, y'all. I'm done with them. Yeah. See, Jimmy Daddy? This is rap, y'all. Anybody could be a rapper. New York is the home of mutts. Remember that. Mutts. They're going to talk that black talk. Let them. I don't care. I just want y'all to know, black means payday. Black always meant time to get rich. Black president, time to get rich. Black means get that money, y'all. You just didn't know that. No, black means take their fucking money. That's what it means. Take their money, give them nothing. Yo, y'all, here's your proof. Jimjones' father. I don't make up shit on people. I don't go digging. But when that nigga started talking about Nas again, I said, I'm tired of this nigga. When I saw that nigga name was the second, I said, no, I'm about to find who his daddy is. He's a somebody. Bingo. Dad could be a politician. No. Your dad, your mama was tricking with that man, Jimmy. That man bust a fat nut on your mama. And that's how you was born. A bastard. That's right. He ain't raised you neither. He's a bastard, bro. He got a wife. You was a bastard. You a bastard, bro. You a fucking mutt, Jimmy. He looked like he rushing to some shit, too. He's a fucking mutt, Jimmy. fatjoe, you's a mutt. All you niggas are mutts, bro. Super mutts. See why you hate the country? You're mutts. You're fucking mutts, jailbirds, welfare kids, system boys, dirt. Why I say that? See 50 come from a house in Queens. What if I told you my grandmother's house was not too far from his grandmother's house? I know exactly how 50 Cent was raised. Yes, I do. It's a Queens thing. Didn't they always tell you Queens get the money? It's proven. You seen 50 get the money. You seen Ja Rule get the money. You seen Murder Inc. get the money. You seen Russell get the money. You seen Run DMC get the money. And you always going to see a rapper from Queens with still a couple dollars and some money. All right? Even Nori got money. He from Queens. He got a little something. Queens get the money. Because in Queens, you raised to get money. In Queens, you raised to take care of yourself. It's no coincidence. I was packing bags at 8. I've been trying to get money. So, in the Bronx, all they know is fucking welfare and food stamps, nigga. And you give a nigga from the Bronx anything, but they ain't going to keep it. You got the proof. And they're the most homeless snitches. Most criminals compromised, always going to jail, always getting caught, always telling shit. That's right. That's the Bronx. Get it? Hey, 2025 is all history. I let this shit go. Hopefully you will. and you'll be free. Till then, you shall get cooked. Here you go, y'all. Here go your family member. Look what they said about her. How can anyone with a gut like that wear a bikini? And Aunt your mama. Told you who's being humiliated. No more respect for them people. No more respect for their music. No more respect for them as a people. They have been judged by every social media platform. They are looked at as the most horrific, nasty son of a bitches. Here's the proof. They're so freaky and nasty, they just got beef for dressing regular. They just can't be regular. They got brainwashed by the internet for funny shaped bitches to show their shape. Like everybody like it. No, bitch, that's for you. It ain't for everybody. Keep it to yourselves. All right? I'm not going to walk around fucking shirtless. That's y'all fucking problem. Delusional. Delusional. We out. This is what the world think, not me, y'all. I'm just giving you the replay. Analytics. Thank y'all all for tapping in. Thank you, Faith. Thank Sister T. Make sure y'all check out Sister T. Star Child, everybody that tolerate my bullshit. Thank you very much. Salute to the family. We got more coming this week. Holla at y'all later. One. What up, D. Mally from Cali? Shout out to everybody in the Bay where the players be at. That's right. We out. And you see why I say Fat Joe? I hope he wasn't in the Bronx knocking nobody out. They talking about you paying young girl phone bill. Sound like some Bronx shit to me. Because in the Bronx, they be broke and they be ready to prostitute. Ask Jimmy Mama. That's right. And guess what? In Brooklyn, Queens, whatever we ask, we get. I want this right here. I got you. That's how we grew up. I was getting allowance, nigga. Don't you ever in your life stereotype Brooklyn to be some ground ball bucket shit. No. I grew up with allowance, all that shit, TV, VCR, video game. I had every fucking thing. That's right. A lot of my friends in Brooklyn had a lot. That's that Bronx shit, nigga. That's right. Y'all got tricked. It's just because Brooklyn was the most robbers. No, it wasn't they were the most robbers. They were the most robbers because y'all was the most punks. Brooklyn was just robbing everybody because y'all just pussy. They ain't because they were poor fucked up like that. No, y'all was just the most punks. That's why. Then y'all try to make it like Brooklyn was the most grimiest. Go look at Biggie Smalls' hood. None of you niggas ever in your life could live in Bed-Stuy. You never. It's so many parts of Brooklyn you never could live in Park Slope. It's many parts of Brooklyn you niggas you can't live in the Heights, Flatbush. You niggas never could live like that. Everybody in Brooklyn raised with something. I could have took the people in the project. This shit laced. Man, my peoples in the projects had fucking white carpets, bro, with wash machines, with glass on the fucking wall. They ain't need a project credit. They just took it. They had it though. Yeah, that's that Brooklyn shit. Y'all know about that. All right, so tone it down. Hey, yo, y'all, watch Cameron gonna be next, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna go out bad for all of them. Just keep paying attention, y'all. They digging their hole every day. They just don't know it. When I seen Jimmy on a watch, so he went on a platform of a nigga accused of RAPE. Shannon Sharp. You take Shannon Sharp letters around. You take Sharp. Take the word. Take Sharp. Take Sharp. I bet you get RAPE out of that. Hey, salute LA Slim. What's up, LA Slim? Shout out to LA, man. Shout out to the real LA. The people that didn't fucking look, man. Shout out to everybody from LA that still got a little bit of death row in their heart. All right, that's about it. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I told you, man. We respect the real LA, the real death row, the real shit, the real gangsters. That's what we respect. We respect the real. I respect the real Jerry Curl gangbangers, the real gangsters. Since then, been a lot of busters since Pop died. All right, it's just the truth, y'all. It's just the fucking truth. That's it.